What's going on, baseball fans? How are we doing? Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I think we're ready to go now. We have the Dodgers and Braves, Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. There are fans in the stands. That is amazing to see. My goodness. The Rays take Game 2 against the Astros today. Manuel Margot may have possibly made the best catch in postseason history. One of the best catches I've ever seen in my life. That was awesome. But let's get to it. What is going on? How are we doing? All right. I think everything's working now. I think we're good. I don't know what was going on. My camera was not connecting with Streamlabs, so I had to basically reset everything. But I think we're good now. It's actually good because I changed the music a little. I was getting copyrighted on the other music I was playing, so I switched up the music real quick. So I shouldn't be getting any copyrights here. But yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Bit of a late start. Braves already up 1-0 here. We'll get to that here in a second. But yeah, how are we all doing? I'm seeing some usual faces. I'm seeing Patrick, Stephanie. Hello, welcome back, Stephanie. Edmund. We got Wacky in the chat. What's going on? AJ is here. Kira's here. Sean's here. Nick's here. Alrighty. That's what I'm talking about. We're up to 10 people right now in the chat. Hopefully that increases as the night goes on. We had a good night last night. We were getting around 40 to 50 people in the stream last night. So, hey, Rad from Rad and Dad. What's going on, man? Hey, Kira, raise up, right? Baseball Bri, what's going on? Doing all right today. Doing all right. Kind of maybe filled my time a little too much today. I got a little overambitious with some errands and whatnot today. Did work on my next video, though. I actually got the video I made today on Rick Renneria being fired. That was completely unexpected, but I figured, hey, I gotta make a quick little video on that. So that kind of took up about an hour of my day today. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of what set me back today. Honestly, it was about an hour. I usually like to give myself an hour to get ready for the stream, and yeah, Sean, on the last one, the last stream that I just did, actually last night too, I got copyrighted for the intro music, so I had to change up the music. So, but let's get everything all set. Let me pull up game day here for you. Here we go. Yeah, that Manuel Margot catch today might have been the best thing I've ever seen. The dude literally just fell over the barricade. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alrighty, let's share my screen. Here we go. Make sure the microphone's on this time. Alright, microphone's on. Look at that. Sounds good to me. We're off to, I guess, hey, whatever. We goofed up with the beginning, but at least this one's working now. We didn't forget the microphone today. So, but yeah, Braves already up 1-0. Freddie Freeman, MVP candidate, most likely the MVP, at least in my eyes. Already giving a home run for the Braves today. Off to a great start. I think this is what the Braves needed to do. They needed to come out in this game, get off to a quick start, kind of start the Dodgers off on their heels a little bit. So make the Dodgers play catch up. You know, if you start giving the Dodgers the lead, you start giving them the momentum, it's, you're already digging yourself a grave. But yeah, so I'm excited for this series. I think this is going to be a really good series. I feel like the way with that Rays Astros series is going, I think honestly, it feels like it's going to be a sweep, or it feels like it's going to be like 5 games. I saw a couple people saying 5 games for that series. So the Rays right now, they're just handling it. They're doing everything they need to do. They're pitching. They're getting the timely hits. They're playing the defense. I mean, that's a winning team, Rays are looking very good. While this game is on, we do have Justin Turner up. It's the bottom of the first. Actually, no, Justin Turner just singled. Remember, my cable is behind. Justin Turner just reached on a base hit. Max Muncy is up with 2 outs. But let's take a quick look at the Rays-Astros Game 2 today. Morton had a great game today. We take a look at the box score. Morton, 5 innings today, 5 hits allowed, no runs earned, 5 strikeouts on the day. And then once again, actually the bullpen kind of gave up a couple of runs here today. Fairbanks gave up a run in 2 innings. Nick Anderson was getting hit around a little bit. Houston was making a bit of a run there in the 9th, but and once again, take a look at the box score today. The box score today with the Astros looks a lot like the one yesterday. 10 hits today, but only 2 runs. If you take a look at yesterday's game, 9 hits, 1 run. I mean, once again, the Astros failing to capitalize on all of these base runners that they're getting. Getting a lot of base hits, but look at the Rays. If you look, 4 hits, 4 runs. I mean, look at game 1. 6 hits, 2 runs. I mean, they're not getting many base runners, not many hits, but they're taking advantage. And that's what good teams do. They take advantage of what they put on the plate. So, but taking a look at the box score today, Manuel Margot, absolute star of the show today, having the home run today. Yeah, he was awesome. He made that amazing catch. I would love to be able to show that, but knowing MLB.com, they'll probably just copyright me for it. So, he was basically like he fell over the barricade. It was awesome. I'm pretty sure there's a picture here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. This is nuts. Like, look how, like, that's like not like a little drop too. Like, that's a decent little drop. So, I mean, it's not like completely far down, but I mean, look at this. He's out of his mind. So, and then he held on to the ball too. Like, come on. Manuel Margot, that's proving to be a very underrated pickup for this past offseason. So, hey, good for him. Good for the Rays. 2-0 series lead. What more could you ask of how this Rays team is playing? They're just playing winning baseball. They're not going to I've said this many times, they're not going to blow you away with offense. They got some solid pitching. They got a great bullpen. They play great defense. They win ball games. That's they just do what you need to do to win games. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, Kira, rest in peace to Joe Morgan. My goodness, it feels like we're having just all of these legends lately just passing away. Joe Morgan on ESPN Baseball. My personal opinion of ESPN is that they're complete garbage right now, especially with the baseball broadcasts. They just are awful at it. In my personal opinion, I know that's subjective, but I think that their broadcast is so boring. I think they don't take the game very seriously on it. I mean, they have their moments, but I don't know. It's just lame. But when Joe Morgan was commentating, he just had such a great voice. First off, a great voice to listen to. Just had such a great feel for the game. He just understood so many little situations. He just loved talking baseball, man. So, seemed like a great guy. One of the better players to ever play the game. Joe Morgan, definitely rest in peace. Yeah, seemed like a great guy. Alrighty, but let's kind of see where you guys are at. We got 22 people in the chat. What's going on? How are we doing? Sean, no, I didn't lose any money. If you get copyrighted, it's just like, whoever the owner of whatever was copyrighted, they get the revenue. So yesterday's stream Ended up making, I don't know, like $3 or something like that. But a portion of that goes to the owners of the song that I was playing. So it's whatever. Let's see. I'm Baseball Bri. I'm pumped for the draft. I'm a Pirates fan. Hey man, Kumar Rocker. I mean, either way, whoever they end up picking, they need it. The Pirates really need it. Corey Kid, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, right. I know, Kira. Imagine if they actually start putting more runs on the board. Goodness gracious. Patrick, Robbie, I don't know if you saw my comment on your video today. I said that I think they will get Alex Cora. No, I didn't see that comment today. I'm sorry. I did not see that comment. I haven't really been checking that video too much today. Let me go take a quick look. It's doing pretty good on the views. About 600 views for the day, so that's pretty cool. Definitely didn't blow up as much as the predictions video. That predictions video got up to around... How many views did that get up to? That predictions video got up to like 4.3 thousand, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this one got up to 600 on the first day, so that's pretty cool. 42 likes, no dislikes, so hey, people liked a quick 3-minute video. But hold on, let me look for that comment, Patrick. I didn't see that comment anywhere. I did look at the comments at one point. Oh, here it is. I didn't see this. I'm sorry. Maybe they should get Cora. I don't know if the Red Sox would bring him back. Cora would be a good fit anywhere. Cora would be a great fit anywhere. I agree. I think he would be a great fit for the White Sox. I may be a little biased, but I think personally the best fit for him is with the Red Sox. He's so familiar with all those players. And the Red Sox today, they got rid of their bench coach and they got rid of their bullpen coach, but they kept everyone else on that. This is interesting. So let me actually pull this up real quick. We actually do have some news today other than just the playoffs. So why am I typing in Red Sox Rays? But let's take a look real quick. So the Dodgers could not capitalize there. Will Smith striking out. So that ends the first inning. So the Braves are coming back up. Max Fried's looking pretty good so far. But let's take a look here. I'm going to say what the Red Sox did today was pretty interesting. It could mean a couple of things. But right now, if we take a look, the Red Sox today, they parted ways, or they're not going to renew bench coach Jerry Naren's contract or bullpen coach Craig Bornson. So that's very interesting because that's the only part of their coaching staff that they did that they're letting go. The rest of that coaching staff was Alex Cora's staff. And so, Jerry Naren was not part of Alex Cora's staff. Ron Renicky was Cora's bench coach. So that is very interesting. The fact that they kept on the rest of the staff, but the only people they got rid of were guys that Cora did not bring in. So, I'm just saying, the way this looks like they're going to bring Cora back. I'm just going to be blunt and just say it. The fact that they got rid of the bench coach that Cora did not bring in and the bullpen coach that Cora did not bring in, and then they kept everyone else on that coaching staff that Cora did bring in, I'm just saying, I think that means Cora's coming back. At least that's how it looks right now. Unless, I don't know, unless Bloom just thought they needed a change in these two spots. And it could also mean maybe this opens up a spot for Jason Varitek as a bench coach. Jason Varitek is, he seems to be interested in coaching, or I don't know. He hasn't really fully dove into that, realm. But, he has sat on the Red Sox bench during games before. So it could mean maybe that opens up a spot for him to be a bench coach or something. But personally, I think this really opens up something for Cora. Like I've said like 3 times now, the rest of Cora's staff is still there. I don't know. And the fact that Bloom hasn't fully said, he hasn't fully commented on Cora. He hasn't given his full, word on it, because he technically can't, because he's suspended. So he can't really say anything. He can go he He can go into like very minor detail about it, but he can't really fully comment on it. So he's keeping very hush-hush about Alex Cora. I think he's coming back. And honestly, when you really think about Alex Cora, at the end of the day, here's what I'm saying, everyone. Here's what I'm saying about Alex Cora. Everyone can sit and complain about Alex Cora all they want, or AJ Hinch, either one. At the end of the day, though, us fans can sit and complain about it, and we can say, that's wrong. No, they cheated. They shouldn't come back. Hey, I in a way, I can see what you're saying. I can agree with what you're saying. But technically, at the end of the day, they got 1-year suspensions. And, that's it. Once their suspensions are up, they are free to come back. So that's the technicality of it. And I mean, yeah, sure, they might get a little bit of like bad publicity, but you have to put the best people in the job. You have to put the best people on the field, right? And to me, Alex Cora, he is the best man for the Red Sox manager position. There is no one out there better. Cora was just brought in 2 years ago to be the long-term manager for the Red Sox. And the fact that he got sent out. I don't think here's the difference is Cora, he got suspended for what he did with the Astros. He didn't get suspended for what he did with the Red Sox. AJ Hinch will not go back to the Astros at all because he cheated with the Astros. So that is definitely not going to happen. But Hinch could go somewhere else. Honestly, I could actually see teams. I could see teams say, where if they're interviewing him, Hinch, the problem that Hinch did or had, Hinch, and I'm not defending Hinch, I'm not giving him any excuses. He was completely in the wrong. He didn't actually participate in the cheating. He just never did anything about it. And so, that's where Hinch went wrong a little bit, was he never stepped up and said, no, we're not doing this. He kind of just let it happen. And he has commented saying like, yeah, well, yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have let it happen, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, that's where Hinch went wrong. And I could maybe see teams having some empathy for him a little bit. If I know for a fact, if Hinch does get a job again as a manager, he's not going to let that happen again. There's no way. I don't think he didn't participate in the cheating. He just let it happen. So I don't think if something like that starts to happen again, Hinch is going to start getting some nightmares, and he's going to be like, nope, we're not doing that. So I could honestly see Hinch getting a second chance. I really can. I mean, he may have to do something a little lower at first, but I don't know. Hinch was such a good manager. Could you really see him like being like a bench coach? Like, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, personally, I think Cora's going to come back with the Red Sox. I think it just makes too much sense. Yeah, Sean, I know that it may seem like that, honestly, but really, honestly, I don't think fans are going to get you're not going to just lose all your fans, Sure, I think it could maybe get some bad publicity here and there, but yeah, I don't think it would be too big of a factor, to be honest. I mean, they'll get booed a lot, but at the end of the day, sure, it'll get it'll get negative reactions, a lot of them. But I mean, honestly, let's say, you brought in Hinch to be your manager. At the end of the day, if it's your team, you're going to support your team, unless you decide to just switch teams, So, no matter what Hinch does, and Cora's going to get clowned on too. Hinch is going to get clowned on. They're both going to get clowned on. But, at the end of the day, you got to put the best people in the best spots to succeed. I really think Hinch could be a big player in the White Sox vacancy. I would not be surprised to see Hinch get hired there. Hinch is a successful manager. So, yes, there was some cheating going on, but Hinch is a good manager. So, and Cora is very similar. They both have good feels for the game, and they both are very good with analytics. So, and that's where I think Cora, I think Bloom honestly thinks Cora is a great fit because Cora embraces the analytics, and and Bloom loves that. And honestly, like really, who is better than Alex Cora out there when you have such a good feel for communication, analytics, and just a feel for the game, and just having that knowledge of what to do in certain situations, I just don't think there's anyone better than Cora. Maybe someone could eventually get to that level, but Cora right away with the Red Sox, pushing all of the right buttons with the Red Sox in 2018, 108 wins in a World Series. That's as good of a first year as you could ever have. So, but yeah, that's my prediction. The fact that the Red Sox are, the bench coach is gone, bullpen coach is gone, but the rest of Cora's staff is still there. I'm going to fully expect an Alex Cora reunion in Boston. I think people are going to forgive him. I think people are going to move on. So, I think Hinch should be a great manager for the White Sox. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, are White Sox fans really going to care? Because the White Sox are to me, if I'm a White Sox fan and I saw how my White Sox played this year, and I see that I have a manager that brought the Astros to, they won a World Series in 2017. Yes, cheating. I get it. They were a few wins away from the World Series in 2018, and then in 2019, you got a manager that went to 2 World Series in the last 3 years. I mean, I think if you're a White Sox fan, you get pretty pumped up about that. Yeah, you got to get over the cheating a little bit, but time heals wounds, So, that's just my opinion. Now, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Hinch does not become the manager. I could see someone like a Sandy Alomar Jr., maybe a bench coach somewhere like a Matt Cotrero. I could see that. I definitely could see the White Sox. Maybe even I don't know if they go with an AJ Pierzynski. I think AJ Pierzynski. I think he needs to go to like a younger team. I think the White Sox are in win now mode. I don't think he's going to be the right. Well, I don't know. It depends on how they see it. But I mean, the White Sox, they came out and said today that the manager that they're going to be looking for is someone that has recent postseason success. And the two guys that you think of right away are AJ Hinch and Alex Cora. I think those two I think you're going to get Cora to the Red Sox. And if I had to make a prediction right now, I think AJ Hinch manages the White Sox. I think that's going to happen. So, someone asked me, Sean, no, I'm probably not going to do football streams. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to football. I don't know football really at all. I don't understand. Like I understand how you play the game and everything, but I don't know like any of the detailed kind of stuff, So I would be terrible at running a football stream. I mean, I basically just be a casual fan just watching. So, but yeah, that is, I feel like there was something else that happened today. There's something else. I mean, we went over Joe Morgan. Rest in peace, Joe Morgan. The guy had a Hall of Fame career. Let's go take a look at Joe Morgan real quick. I was going to pull up his stats earlier. Man, I really liked Joe Morgan, man, on ESPN. I thought he was great. But taking a look, he's in the Hall of Fame. He was a 2-time MVP, won 2 World Series with the Cincinnati Reds. He was kind of like the catalyst for those Reds teams. I mean, this dude was so good. 10-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glove, just an all-around good player. Won an All-Star Game MVP. Again, 2-time MVP. But yeah, great career, man. 1975. Dude, he was so good. At 100, he led the major leagues in walks. Had an on-base percentage of .466 that year. He was so good. I mean, goodness gracious. He was just so good. He was just all around just a really good player. I mean, look at this. Look at this season right here. Look at this. Like, we just looked at this earlier. Look at this season. He had 67 stolen bases, 94 RBIs, 17 home runs. He won the Gold Glove that year. Crazy he only had a 974 OPS because his on base was so high, but he was a leadoff hitter. Dude, he was so good. Joe Morgan was so good. If we were to look at the wins above replacement, where is it? Oh, here we go. So, yeah, that 1975 season, he had an 11 wins above replacement on Baseball Reference. I'd be interested to see what Fangraphs gave it. I'm actually going to look at that. Joe Morgan, Fangraphs. Here we go. 1975. Yeah, okay, they also gave him an 11. So, yeah, Joe Morgan, dude, such a good player. Such a good player. A legend in Reds history. Yeah, rest in peace, Joe Morgan. Seemed like a great guy. He was awesome to listen to on ESPN. Really always enjoyed listening to him. I just remember just growing up with baseball, in my teens. And anytime Sunday Night Baseball was on, Joe Morgan was there. So, fantastic guy. Yeah. So, again, rest in peace. Interesting move today for the Dodgers. They added Rios and Alex Wood for the NLCS. I just actually said Rios. I feel like I mentioned it in a couple of streams. Maybe it was the last stream where I talked about the Dodgers, like who some X factors could be. I feel like Edwin Rios could end up being an X factor a little bit. He could definitely be a bat off the bench. He was good this year. He just needs playing time. So that's all he needs is playing time. I think Edwin Rios could end up being really good. But yeah. But I think that's pretty much all we have today for news. But yeah, definitely the Rick Renteria move. I mentioned in my video today, he was the manager for a rebuild. He was kind of like that older skipper where he had a lot of knowledge. He was good for the young guys. But I think now it's time to bring in. He had his chance in the postseason. Like I said in my video today, like when if you're looking at hindsight, he was looking back on it. It almost felt like a tryout in a way for the future. He had his chance for the postseason, and he didn't make some great calls in the postseason. The one I mentioned in my video today was Dane Dunning. He took him out after 2/3 of an inning, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, leave him in. And he started bringing in the bullpen, and it just turned into a mess, and then they ended up losing. So, yeah, but yeah. So Rick Renteria, he is out as the White Sox manager, and like I just said about 5 minutes ago, I would not be surprised to see an AJ Hinch become the White Sox manager. I think they would bring him right in. Honestly, if I'm the White Sox, I'm thinking, I don't care what people say about us. Say what you want about us. We're trying to win, and we're going to bring in the best manager that's out there. To be honest, I think AJ Hinch with the White Sox would be a perfect fit. Now that I keep talking about it, I'm looking at it in my head. I mean, really, do the White Sox really care about what people think? The White Sox want to win. The White Sox is, yeah. I mean, they want to win games. Chester, what do you think will happen when Mookie Betts returns to Boston in upcoming seasons? That is a good question. That's one question I think no one's really talking about. So, that's actually interesting. I haven't thought about that. I think he's going to get cheered. He'll get cheered. People in Boston loved him. But I think there's going to be I think you're going to get some boos because the Red Sox did try to re-sign him and he didn't want to re-sign. So, I think he's going to get mostly cheered. Where do you think Yasiel Puig ends up going? I don't know, dude. Honestly, did he even play anywhere this year? He was supposed to play with the Braves, right? Was he on the Braves? I think he signed with the Braves, and then he ended up getting COVID, right? And then he ended up not even signing. So, but yeah. Well, all right. We got 39 people in here. Hello. If you are just entering, we are watching the Dodgers and the Braves. We're talking baseball today. We had some news going on. We had Rick Renteria being fired from the White Sox. We had the Red Sox making some interesting moves with their coaching staff, which could mean possibly Alex Cora coming back. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, what a play! Ozzie Albies, wow, that was a great play. Wow, did anyone just see that play? That was fantastic. Wow. You guys already probably saw it. That was a great play. Wow. Good play. Jackson, I have not seen it. I think you've asked me this like 20 times. I have not seen it. It takes a lot for me to sit down and just watch a movie. Like, I'm just always on the go. I'm always just trying to figure out something to do, whether if it's like, doing chores around my apartment or working on video stuff. I never, all right, fine. I never just sit down and watch a movie. So, yeah, I'm very I got ADD, man. I can't just sit there and just one day I'll watch it. What do I think about the Pirates? Hey, this draft is going to be very important. Number 1 pick. Very important draft. Yeah, so Wacky, what Chester was asking was when Mookie and the Dodgers come back to Fenway is he was asking how do I think Red Sox fans are going to react to him, if they're going to cheer him or if they're going to boo him. Oh, man. But, yeah, we got 41 people in here. Again, hello. There's a base hit for A.J. Pollock. Yeah, if you are just entering the chat, hello, welcome. Super chats are on. If you do want to leave a small donation for the channel, that is greatly appreciated. If you can't do it at this time, that is completely okay. Hit the thumbs up. That's all I ask. And as always, if you think my face is incredibly terrible, please hit the thumbs down. Either way, I am happy. But a thumbs up would be nice. But yeah, definitely more thumbs ups. It helps the stream really get out there. I know we're competing against, I don't want to say competing. That's not even the right thing. John Boy and Talking Baseball, they're having their watch along stream tonight. So a lot of people are heading over that way. But yeah, we're the smaller channel out here talking some baseball. So they're definitely dominating the watching baseball tonight. So they got over 1,000 people in there right now. So, but yeah. I like what they do over there. Over at Talking Baseball. They got a good little crew. Alrighty. But yeah. Enrique Hernandez is up. Max Fried, he's pitching pretty well so far. A few strikeouts already. Yeah, so far the only damage done was the Freddie Freeman home run off of Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler, again, kind of having trouble with the walks. Buehler, he's already up to... he's already up to 38 pitches through 2. That's a little more than I'd like to see. But Fried, he's also... getting his pitch count up there. And that's going to happen. I think you're going to see this is really going to come down to the offenses and the bullpens. I don't think starting pitching is really going to be much of a factor in this series because these offenses are so good and they're going to drive up pitch counts like there's no tomorrow. So honestly, in this series, I don't think you're going to see I think you just need to you're just going to see a lot of pitches from these starting pitchers. So it's going to come down to the bullpens, honestly. It's which bullpen is going to be better. So, yeah, I don't see a lot of starting pitchers in this series. Even Kershaw, I don't see a lot of them maybe making it past the 5th. I think that's going to end up happening. These are the 2 best offenses in the National League, if you don't count the Padres. I personally think, well, these are the 2 best when it came to runs scored. So they're really good at driving up pitch counts. So Max Fried, I'm not going to be surprised if he's done by 5 or done by the 5th inning. That was a nice curveball from Fried, though. Wow, what a great curveball there. Max Fried's got some good stuff. Let's go over Max Fried real quick on good old Baseball Savant. Max Fried, he's got a good mix of pitches. Doesn't give up a lot of hard hit balls. He ranks very high in exit velocity, very high in hard hit percentage. Ex-WOBA, he ranks really high. Barrel percentage, he ranks really high. It's just hard to get a good hit off of him. He's very good. Not the best fastball when it comes to life. I mean, he's kind of middle of the pack when it comes to velocity, but he has such a good curveball. Look at where he ranks when it comes to spin rate on the curveball. He ranks in the top 20%. That is fantastic. Sorry if you can't see that. I'll drop that down. There you go. So, but yeah, Max Fried, that curveball is his bread and butter. If you look at how he uses his pitches, he's got 5 pitches that he can go to. He mainly sticks with these 3, 4-seamer, curve, slider, has a sinker that he throws in there once in a while. He'll rarely use a changeup. He uses that about 5% of the time. So Max Fried, he's very good. If you go take a look, his slider this year, look how much red this slider is. That means his slider has 6.5 more horizontal movement inch-wise than the average person. His slider is nasty. Look at his curveball, also in the reds. He averages 5.6 more inches than the next person, or than the average person in baseball, or the average pitcher, sorry. Great curveball, great slider. He pairs that with a fastball that gets the job done. Not the best spin rate on the fastball, but that's not what he relies on. He uses his fastball to get ahead in counts. He uses his fastball to set up hitters, to change location, to change the eye level. So Max Fried, this is why he is this good, because he doesn't get hit. He doesn't give up a lot of hard hit balls. So yeah, but then we can take a look at Walker Buehler. But I think, like I said, the problem that the Dodgers are going to give him is they're going to take a lot of pitches. It takes a lot of pitches to get these hitters out. Mookie Betts, it's going to take a lot of pitches to get him out. But if you take a look at Walker Buehler, he's pretty good in a lot of aspects. He's got a great fastball, great spin rate on the fastball. It's hard to pick up on that fastball. Really good spin rate on the curveball. He does give up a good amount of exit velocity. When these guys make contact with his pitches, it tends to get hit pretty hard. But hard hit ball percentage, he's kind of middle of the road. But Walker Buehler, he's no joke. There's a reason he is that good. If you take a look at all of these pitches, or let me actually give a breakdown of his pitches. 4-seamer, 53.8% of the time. Curveball, cutter, sinker, slider. I mean, this is a great matchup, honestly. Max Fried and Walker Buehler. I think a lot of people expected Walker Buehler to take a step forward this year, and he kind of sat idle this year. If anything, he kind of digressed a little. And then Clayton Kershaw reestablished himself as the guy. But while Walker Buehler's been having problems. Ooh, Mookie kind of got into that pretty good. So, but yeah, Walker Buehler, take a look at the curveball. Look at the vertical movement on the curveball. He gets 5.1 more inches than the average pitcher. Or the average curveball, sorry. Fastball, actually, because it has so much life, it actually goes up. So that's because of the spin. Slider, his slider, actually, it's funny. He has vertical movement on his slider. I'm not sure if these are like 2 different sliders, but he has a slider that has vertical movement, and he has a slider that has horizontal movement. So he can throw a slider that's more of kind of like that drop-down slider, but then he also has this sweeping slider as well. Same thing with the curveball. He can mix up his curveball, whether it's vertical movement and horizontal. So Walker Buehler, Max Fried, this is an excellent pitching matchup. 2 young pitchers, 2 young future aces. This is as good of a matchup that you could ask for. So, but right now, Braves, Dodgers, we're done through 2. This game could actually end up taking a while tonight. This series, these games could end up taking a while. Because, like I've said a few times, these offenses are going to take a lot of pitches. They're going to foul off a lot of pitches. Every at-bat is going to be a battle. So these games could end up going probably close to 4 hours. I wouldn't be surprised about that. So, what are you guys saying? Baby Shark fire. Hell, yes, good old Baby Shark. Chester, I think Dodgers go Bauer. Dustin May and Gonsolin aren't fully developed yet. Kershaw won't be the ace forever. Walker Buehler is looking to have an up and down year. Bauer. Honestly, you could put Bauer on any team, any contending team, and it's going to be good. Bauer, for once, he could go anywhere. He could go to a lot of different places. Hey, Jackson, appreciate that. Wouldn't mind getting some more subs. That'd be kind of nice. So, Much appreciated, Jackson. Much appreciated. So, hey, John Boy and all them, they got some good stuff going on over there. I don't know, Giraffe Neck Mark. I don't really know what Giraffe Neck Mark's doing anymore. I don't know. I know you guys maybe found that Yankee video kind of funny. I tried to watch it again today. I can't laugh at it. Like, I can't. I can't laugh at it. I'm not trying to be like this Debbie Downer, but seeing Giraffe Neck Mark, like, make fun of another team when his team is just straight garbage, like well, not garbage, but like, you know, they haven't done anything. And it's like, Mark, what are you doing, my guy? Like, it's like fine if you want to pick on him a little bit, fine. All right, it's a New York rivalry, but like, come on, dude. Like, you know, what are you like you're popping champagne for YouTube. Like, stop it. You're not actually doing that. You're doing it for the camera. So cut it out. That's what it's like, I don't know. It's just cringy to me. I can't, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, hey, Yogi dude, I appreciate that, man. Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. If you guys think it's good quality, that's all. Thank you. I appreciate that. No clickbait, no gimmicky BS. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be doing all these like weird expression faces and stuff like that. Like, I didn't want to do that. You know, but yeah, that's what I'm going for, man. I'm glad you see that. I'm glad you acknowledge that. I mean, again, I have a lot to learn still. I mean, I feel like I do know quite a bit, but there's still a lot left to learn. So, you know, I got to get better at my predictions too. So, Padres, I think Padres get Bauer. Dude, if Padres got Bauer, I'd lose my mind. Early 2021 predictions. Ooh, National League wildcard, Nationals and Padres. Nice. American League wildcard, White Sox and Indians. Nice. ALDS, White Sox and Rays. Nice. Astros, Twins. Nice. ALCS, Astros and White Sox. World Series Astros. I did not see that coming. And Buff, what's going on? New account, old account was Davis Buff. Oh, yeah. Okay. Welcome back. What's going on? This stream is better than John Boy's. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Jackson, I promise you, and you know, I might be sounding like the president of the United States, but I promise you, the people of America, I will not put clickbait titles and I will not put clickbait pictures. I promise you on that. I will never clickbait. I find it really cringy. I don't know. I find it childish. I just don't. I do want to make thumbnails visually appealing, but I don't think you need to make them appealing by making a fake, shocked face. You know, I don't see. I don't know. I don't see the point of it. Just make a nice, colorful thumbnail. It's really not that hard, honestly. You know, just do a like what I always do. I just put the white outline around the players. I put the little whatever team I'm talking about. I put the logo behind them, and I use some brighter colors. Honestly, you know, that's all. Did Lamet go? Did he undergo Tommy John? I don't think he did. Jack. Wow, we're up to 52 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. If you are just joining us, we're watching the Dodgers. Whoops, let me scroll down a little bit so you guys can see that one little score right there. I know some of you like to see this score right here and also see the box score as well. But if you are just coming in, welcome. Hello. We're watching the Dodgers and the Braves tonight. Great pitching matchup. Walker Buehler and Max Fried. Two great offenses. So we're going to be here tonight watching this. We're talking baseball. Whatever kind of seems to get the conversation going, that's what we're talking about. So, but yeah, we can kind of talk about anything in here. We could be talking about free agency. We could be talking about predictions for next year. It's kind of whatever seems to just kind of come up in the chat. That's what I kind of liked about doing the streams. It's the conversation kind of just flows naturally, you know? So definitely feel free to leave a comment, leave a question. If you do want your question or comment to stand out, super chats are available. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this for people to, you know, leave me a donation. I am just saying, if you do leave a super chat, there's no way I'm going to miss it. Because if you leave a super chat, it's going to be all nice and colorful in the chat for everyone to see, and it pops up on the screen. I have a potato for a brain, like I've said a million times, and I will not be able to read every single comment because I am just not capable enough of doing that. So, by the way, I will not be commenting as much. I got busted by my teacher for not doing my work. Come on, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. Jackson, I don't know. I somehow turn it on when I go to school. I'm an animal when it comes to school, man. Like for some, I thought Ozuna got into that. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what it is. When I get to school, man, when I'm in teacher mode, I'm ready. I'm ready to go, man. I am a potato head. What can I say? What happened with Tommy Pham? Did that actually happen today, Gene? Wow, that's horrible if that happened. Really? Wow. Jeez. Man, you got to be thinking right now, like, man, I still wish I was with the Rays. I'm sorry, that sounds pretty lame of me to say. I shouldn't be saying that. No, that's horrible, man. This is terrible. Why? Pham saw two strangers arguing by his car and asked them to leave, and one of them stabbed him. That is awful. Wow. Outside of a restaurant. I wonder if there's a little more to this. I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, it was okay. It was good. Non-life threatening. I feel like there's more to this story. I could be wrong, but like, I don't know. Why would someone just do that to someone? Like, just like that? I feel like there's more to this. I just don't think that happens. You know, I wonder if he was starting to like yell at them or something. Huh. That's interesting. But yeah, hopefully he gets a full recovery. And wow, that's awful. You don't like to see that, man. He's a great player. He's a great leader in the clubhouse. Yeah. But I will say, like, that like, I try to use some common sense when it comes to this stuff. I just think that doesn't just happen. You know? Huh. Let me see if there's any more details in Sports Illustrated. But right now we got Travis d'Arnaud up. They got a runner on second. One base hit here could make this a 2-0 game. Let's see. Pham was stabbed on Sunday night. Okay, I don't care about the Lakers. Go away. Pham was stabbed on Sunday night outside a restaurant in San Diego. He reportedly arrived at his car during an argument between two individuals he did not know, and he was attacked after asking them to get away from his car. You know, I don't think he simply just said, hey, do you guys mind if you move from my car? Could you please move from my car? I don't think he said that. No. He was probably starting to yell at them, and he was probably cursing at them. I don't think he just simply asked nicely for these people to move away from his car. To me, if I am seeing two people argue near my car, and it looks to be a little dangerous, I'm probably not going to go to my car right at that moment. I mean, I don't know. Like, I understand it's my car and I want to go to my car, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Even with me, if I saw two people arguing next to my car, I'd probably just get into my car. I don't know. I don't think he asked very nicely. No, Slant. He was not in the car. He was not in the car. He was trying to get into his car. I believe. I could be wrong. It says here, he arrived at his car during the argument. So I don't think he was in it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm curious of the police report when that comes out. So I'm definitely going to be interested in that. Maybe he was in a rush to do something. Yeah, sure, but like I feel like if you're in a rush to do something, that's fine. I mean, hey, I'm always in a rush too. I feel like he probably wasn't very polite about it. I mean, he probably wasn't very polite about it. But I'm not saying that's any reason for that to happen. That should not be happening. But absolutely that should not happen. That whoever did that is awful. They're an awful human being. They shouldn't do that. But Pham probably was starting to, get an attitude himself. That's my guess. Because I don't think, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving people a benefit of the doubt. I'm not defending whoever committed that crime. I'm just saying. So, yeah, Jack. Yeah, he was outside. Robbie, since you're British, I was wondering if cricket is fun to watch. I have never watched cricket in my entire life. Could be. Honestly, Pham, he got traded from the Rays. He didn't have a good season. Who knows how his mood is right now? BZ Baseball, what's going on? Yeah, it's a good game so far. Up to 39 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? The guys haven't been arrested. He apparently has been charged with a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor? What? I wonder if there is some kind of a police report out right now. Usually you can kind of look at that stuff. I don't know. San Diego Union Tribune got anything on it? Are they going to make me pay for a subscription here? But here we go. Max Fried back out for the bottom of the third. His curveball is looking really good. Describe it was a slash wound. Okay. So the guy slashed at him. Oh, interesting. Pham received stitches to close the wound that pierced all three legs. Wow. That's horrible. I'd like to thank the incredible medical staff. I truly appreciate the hard work. I don't know. I don't know, man. Something about this is weird. I don't know, man. I just don't think like you get slashed. I don't think you get freaking attacked like that. Just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Was he in like a weird part of town or something? I don't know, man. That's weird. That's just weird to me. Something feels a little off about that. So, Boston should sign some arms and draft a pitcher. Jackson, I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. I would love for the Red Sox to pick some guys up. I'm very interested in this offseason. I'm very excited to see what Bloom does. Huh. I got someone that commented on my Rob Manfred video. Actually, a decent little take. Who remembers the video I made about Rob Manfred, where I said has Rob Manfred been a good MLB commissioner? Someone commented saying, people may not like him, but I'm glad he got rid of the All-Star game, deciding who has home field advantage in the World Series. I'm all right. Yeah, that's actually one good thing Rob Manfred's done. I will give him that. Definitely give him that. Look at this. Look at this Braves pitching. A 0.92 ERA between the pitching in the playoffs so far. Braves have been pitching out of their minds in this postseason. Granted, they ran up against a pretty weak Reds team. Pretty weak team offensively. And they ran up against the Marlins, another weak offensive team. I am very excited to see how they do in this series against a good Dodgers offense. So, if Lamet and Clevinger I'm guessing we're healthy. How do you think it would go the series? I still think the Dodgers would win it. I still think the Dodgers would win. I just personally believe that. I think the Dodgers are they're very hard to beat. The Dodgers to me are like the Rays, but beefed up, if that makes any sense. They are like the Rays where they find ways to beat you. They can come from behind in games if they're down. They can beat you with offense. They can beat you with starting pitching. They can beat you with a bullpen. They're just like the Rays, but I think the Dodgers are like the Rays, just beefed up. So that's my opinion. And I don't think the Padres were experienced enough to get by this Dodgers team. Oh my God. Dude, Max Fried's freaking breaking ball, it's looking just nasty. Nasty. Yeah, Dodgers, they got money, man. Who do you think will win the NL MVP? Freddie Freeman. I'm going Freddie Freeman, Rodrigo. I could maybe see Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, he plays a much tougher position. I mean, I appreciate. Wow, Max Fried's looking really good. 6 strikeouts through 3. Could you see the Braves win the game 1? Wow. Yeah, I definitely could see an argument for Betts. I could see an argument for him. He played some great defense out in the outfield for the Dodgers this year. Betts really seems to be like that difference maker for the Braves. Or for the Braves. For the Dodgers. Seems to be a really big difference maker. The Dodgers just seem like just a better team with him. While Freeman, it kind of wasn't just Freeman. It was kind of like a lot of other guys too. I mean, you had Ronald Acuna going off. I mean, you had Ozzie Albies contribute later on when he came back from injury. There was a lot of other guys contributing for the Braves. So Freddie Freeman to me, I feel like he didn't really stand out very much. I don't know why. I just get that vibe. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's just I didn't watch the Braves very much, but Jack, I agree. I think the Braves, I think what they need to do, if they want a chance in this series, they need to come out and punch the Dodgers in the mouth a little bit and kind of make, what was the Rocky movie where Rocky 4, I believe it was Rocky 4 with Ivan Dragic, where Rocky was just getting his freaking butt kicked, but he nailed one hit and he cut him. That's kind of and then you hear the one of the coaches off to the side. He's cut. That's kind of what the Braves need to do with the Dodgers. They need to just kind of get out and just hit him in the mouth a little bit. Yeah, and when you put pressure on Kershaw, that has not really worked out. So, AL MVP, how do you think that's going to go? Honestly, I'm going to be posting my video eventually. I held off on doing my MVP video because I just felt like I needed more time to think about it. And then the playoffs started and I just never posted it. But I will post my MVP video eventually. I might actually, to be honest with you, I might repost my awards. I might. I still think Jacob deGrom should win the Cy Young. That's just me. A lot of people will go with Trevor Bauer, but Jacob deGrom had a much better FIP. He had a better strikeout rate. Everyone's going to point to the ERA, the WHIP. Everyone's going to point towards that. But to me, ERA and WHIP, that's not necessarily completely all in a pitcher's control. FIP is completely in a pitcher's control. Strikeouts per 9, a pitcher controls that. So to me, the things that you could control, DeGrom was better than Bauer. Bauer got helped out by the defense a lot. I personally am team DeGrom for the Cy Young. So that's why I might, and I stand by my Rookie of the Year picks. I think Cronenworth is still the NL MVP. I think you could give it to Devin Williams. He was just so shut down. But I don't know, but he only came out of the bullpen, And yeah, Cronenworth ended up being a much more important piece for the Padres than I think Williams was for the Brewers. The Brewers ended up not really even doing anything. So, no, not MVP, Rookie of the Year. Did I say MVP? I'm sorry. I meant Rookie of the Year. But yeah. Oh, pretty uneventful game so far, but you're seeing a lot of good stuff from Max Fried. Max Fried had a really good inning last inning. Through three, Fried, he really got that pitch count down in the last inning. He's only at 57 now through three, so that's a little less than 20 pitches per inning. I still think with Fried, you're gonna end up seeing him probably out by after the fifth inning, maybe the sixth. I don't know, but I think that could be the difference. I mean, look. I mean, you can't really. The Dodgers are down right now, but look at what was going on. I believe they were getting no hit by the Padres, and they ended up just coming back and scoring like a ton of runs. So, Matthew, what's going on? We're just talking the Dodgers right now. So, Dodgers. I was just mentioning the fact that against the Padres, they were getting no hit, and then they ended up coming back and winning that game. So, look at the fans in the stands, man. I wonder how much those tickets were. How much were those tickets? Man, I wonder if they were expensive. What's a physical feature of Mexico? Probably a lot of mountains. Have I ever been to a playoff game? No. The only playoff game I ever almost went to back in 2011, where the Red Sox, they had that collapse in September. The Red Sox and Rays, they were very close to having a one-game playoff. But then the Rays ended up doing the unthinkable and just that crazy what do they call it? Game 162, where the Red Sox just completely collapsed, and the Rays had like the most hot September, and they ended up stealing the wild card from the Red Sox. But that was almost going to be a one-game playoff, and I actually had tickets to that. So, what do I think about the Red Sox this year? I mean, there were some fun things to watch for next year, for the future. Really liked seeing Tanner Houck, seeing him get some innings this year. He was fun to watch. Bobby Dahlback, he was fun to watch, hitting home runs. I think the Red Sox are actually going to be a lot better next year. I think they're going to surprise some people next year. I don't think they're going to be like a World Series contender by any means, but I think you could see them right in the thick of the wild card race. Who am I rooting for in this game? I mean, I want the Dodgers to win this year. I just want them to finally overcome that postseason hump. Nice cutter for Walker Buehler right there. Nice cutter on the edge. Yeah, Patrick, I'm talking about 2011. The Cardinals, the Braves collapsed that year too. So I think didn't the Cardinals make a run in 2011 to get that playoff spot? Who do you think will win Rookie of the Year? I think it's going to be Kyle Lewis in the American League, and I think it's going to be Jake Cronenworth in the National League. I could see Devin Williams also winning it in the National League. Maybe we had this conversation before, but how is next year's MLB draft going to work out? Oh, they actually just made that official, Jack. They actually announced, I believe they announced it today. Yeah, so it actually is set. It's going to be, however, it's the reverse order of the standings. So whoever finished last gets the number one pick. So the Pirates, they get the number one pick. So this is the draft order. Pirates, Rangers, Tigers, Red Sox, Orioles, Diamondbacks, Royals, Rockies, Angels, Mets. So, yeah, I'm excited for that Red Sox pick at number 4. Good for the Tigers. I mean, they're going to get another high draft pick. The Tigers are going to be looking really good in the future. Really look out for the Tigers in the next 5 years. Rangers, they're getting a much-needed pick. I mean, right now, it looks like the Rangers, they're going to get Jack Leiter. So if we were to take a look at the top draft prospects, I mean, Kumar Rocker, he's number 1. So taking a look at Prospects Live, it looks like they updated their stuff about a month ago. Yeah, Kumar Rocker on theirs, that he's sitting at number 1. They actually have Jordan Lawler at number 2, shortstop. So maybe the Rangers go with a shortstop. I could see that. They just drafted who did they just draft? They drafted a second baseman. I'm going blank on his name. MLB draft 2020. Who did they pick? I swear I said his name like a million times. I know they picked a guy out of Mississippi State. I'm trying not to look at this. Who did the Rangers pick in the draft? Please remember the name. I know Justin Foscue. They picked Justin Foscue. So, yeah, they picked him. Where was that pick? Number 14? Yeah. So they picked Justin Foscue. So they have a second baseman of the future, possibly. And they could go Jordan Lawler here, shortstop. So that could be, they could have their second baseman shortstop combo of the future right here. So Foscue will be a little ahead of him because Foscue was also in college. This guy's out of high school. But then you got Jaden Hill out of LSU. Big frame. I would love for the Red Sox to get him. If he dropped to the Red Sox, I'd be stoked. But Jude Fabian, he is actually right near where I live in Ocala. I live in Orlando. So Ocala is about like an hour and 15 minutes away from me. So right-handed batter. I mean, as of right now, this is who is projected for the Red Sox on Prospects Live. So DMD, I have been reading the chat, my friend. I have been. This is why I'm looking at the draft. So, yes, because Jack asked about the draft. So, Jude Fabian, super polished hitter with quick wrists and a compact approach. Five-tool potential, above average runner, good arm. So he sounds like an all-around player. I believe he is. Yeah, he's at the University of Florida. Well, actually, did he play this year? So, but this is right now who's projected for the Red Sox. Kumar Rocker, he's probably going to go to the Pirates. Where did Jack Leiter go? Wow. Oh, wow. He dropped all the way to 7th. So, hey, maybe right now, who knows? Maybe the Red Sox take him. I would love for the Red Sox to get pitching. Jaden Hill. I guess the one thing with him is durability. So, and he's raw. So, I don't know. He's got a good build, though. 6'4", 215. I mean, Chaim Bloom, he's very good with developing pitchers. So, hey, Chris, what's going on, man? How awesome is it that there are people in the stands? Dude, Chris, it is amazing. It is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right, that's enough for draft prospects for now. Oh, it always gets me excited looking at the draft stuff. That's going to be fun. The draft this year, man, that got me a lot of traffic on this channel. I'm hoping it gives me a lot of traffic for next year as well. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, I hope the Red Sox go for a pitcher. That'd be cool. I'd be happy with a Jaden Hill or a Jack Leiter. I think that'd be cool. I need to see more of Jaden Hill, though. I haven't watched too much on him. I think I've watched like one thing, but I don't remember what I watched. Matthew, you shut us out in Game 5, 1-0, and Howard to his Achilles last time Phillies played playoff baseball. I'm not understanding what you're saying. You shut us out in Game 5, and Howard... What game was this, Matthew? I'm sorry. Who's your favorite college team? I mean, I don't really follow college too much. I like Boston College. I'd go with the Reds. I go with all the New England Boston teams. I do like Notre Dame. Notre Dame's cool. I'd say with baseball, college baseball teams. I tend to just like Vanderbilt. They have such good talent. Vanderbilt's like the Yankees of the college baseball world. So, do you think Marcell Ozuna is going to go? I could see Marcell Ozuna going back with the Braves. He's had a good year with them. He signed a 1 year, like kind of show what you got kind of a year. I could see him going back with the Braves, especially how good this offense is done. Honestly, if you're the Braves, I say run it back for next year. No matter what happens in this series, run it back next year. Yeah, look at this. As I was saying earlier, it's going to be very difficult for the starters to get past the 5th inning in this series. These offenses are just too good. They're just gonna run up pitch counts. I mean, Buehler, he's still throwing hard, but Buehler's already at 82 pitches right now, and he's in the top of the 4th. I mean, he's averaging over 20 pitches per inning. So, division series against the Cardinals. Oh, I see what you're saying. Chris Rodriguez just stopped in to say, hey, keep up the great work. Chris, man, I appreciate that, man. Look out for a video this week on how to fix the Yankees. So look out for that video this week. I'll be streaming as well all week. What time are the games actually on? I might actually be a little late tomorrow. I have something that I'm doing tomorrow. Everyone, do you know what I'm actually going to be trying tomorrow? I'm going to be trying, for the first time in my life, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm actually going to try that tomorrow night. So I don't know how that's going to go. It's at 6. Hey, Ryan, what's going on? How we doing? But yeah, I'm going to be trying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tomorrow night. So that's at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure how late it runs, but what times? Oh, perfect. They have a game on at 8:40 tomorrow. Perfect. So actually that works out. So, oh, good. So, okay, same thing with Wednesday too. All right, perfect. 8:40, that's kind of late. Oh, it's in California, so. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. I don't know if anyone in here ever done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. It looks really hard, and it looks very tiring. So, I don't know. Ryan, how do I feel about the White Sox? Rick Renteria today. That was a little surprising. I don't think it's surprising when you see it, but I don't think anyone was expecting it. So, because people were thinking of the White Sox. Oh, I thought he freaking took that out. Looked like he had a nice follow-through swing on it. But yeah, it was a little surprising. So, just because I don't think anyone was really seeing it coming, but when you really think about it, I mean, he was there to get them through a rebuild. That's kind of why Rick Renteria was there, So, strike fast, strike hard, no mercy. What is that from? That's from something. Help me. Oh, Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. I love it. Braves squandered an opportunity. They really did, Kira. They did. Do I watch Fuzzy? I haven't watched Fuzzy in a while. I feel like with me, he does all the recaps and stuff. Which I think is great for people that just need like a quick recap of the day or something, and they see, or he'll go over something that people usually like won't really see on like front page headlines. So, I do all my reading and stuff anyway. So like with Fuzzy, I don't know. I don't know. He's just not my cup of tea. So that's just me. Yeah, I agree. I think I like Fuzzy a lot more than Mark. So I'll give him that. Yeah, I think Fuzzy's great. He's just not for me. So yeah, I definitely respect what he does over there. If Atlanta and the Padres face off in the NLCS, who would finish in that series? I'd say the Braves. Honestly, my pick for My pick for next year, my early pick right now are the Braves. I'm picking the Braves for the World Series next year. I like the Braves. I really like what they're doing. That offense is nasty. If they can just keep up with the bullpen, they're going to be getting some guy. They're going to get Soroka back. If they can add someone in free agency, I mean, I wonder how Ian Anderson does in his second year. I like that's my early pick right now for the World Series. I'd say my early pick right now for the World Series next year, and this is not official or anything. I mean, whatever. It's just for fun. I would say out of the American, it really just depends on how free agency goes. But I just like what the Braves have. Honestly, I could see Rays again next year. I mean, I know it's based off of how they're doing this year, but I feel like the White Sox just aren't going to be quite there. I think the White Sox can make it to the division round. I don't think the White Sox are going to get there. I think they could add someone in the offseason, but I feel like it's just not going to be enough. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. I could maybe see the Indians. I could maybe see that. I like what the Indians have. They just got a lot of people back for Clevinger at the trade deadline. So if they can improve something with the offense, I don't know. Maybe they can make a move for Lindor or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anyone for the American League. Honestly, if the Yankees go out and do what they need to do this offseason, the Yankees should make it to the World Series. If the Yankees actually become the evil empire again, you know, that's what they need to do. The Yankees need to quit being cute, and they need to stop trying to do all these little analytical things. I'm all about the analytics. I'm all about, you know, the numbers. You guys know me. I'm all about the stats. But to me, the Yankees, their bread and butter is spending money, developing players, but also signing the big names. If they go out in the offseason and they go get Trevor Bauer and they go get JT Realmuto, dude, I'm telling you right now, Yankees are going to the World Series next year. So, but yeah, with the Yankees as well, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what the Yankees do this offseason. I'm going to be really intrigued with how they handle shortstop. I do think they're just going to end up sticking with Torres at short. His defense is so bad there, but I wonder if the Yankees do address it somehow. I just think he's so young, and I think they're just going to keep working with him. I wonder if they maybe do something with the outfield. Hicks did not look great out in center field this past year. I wonder if they shift Hicks over to left. I could maybe see that happening. And maybe they do something out in center. I don't know. They got Clint Frazier, though. So I don't know. I don't know. They need to improve out in center field, and they need to improve at shortstop. So I don't know if maybe they do a deal or something. I don't know. I like Clint Frazier. So, yeah, the Yankees got a lot of work to do. If the Yankees do what they need to do in the offseason, I think they could definitely get back to the World Series. Orioles, have I ever watched Trevor Mays or Gavin Lux's YouTube channels? No, I did not even know they had YouTube channels. You're starting to see a lot of players now starting YouTube channels. Yeah, Matthew, they do. I will say the Yankees actually looked healthy, you know, going into the postseason. But Bellinger continues to struggle. BZ Baseball, I could see them trade Hicks, not re-sign Gardner, then sign Springer. Interesting. They would have Frazier, Judge, Springer. Ooh. That would be interesting. Ah, Bellinger. Strikes out, man. Ugh. What do you think of the success of the Astros this postseason? I think good for them, honestly. I've said this multiple times. The only way they're going to get people to stop getting onto them about the cheating is to win. I mean, you know. Robbie, watch Sad Man. I don't know what that is. What are you guys talking about? What is donate the 100? Someone gonna donate $100? Who? Oh, Ryan. Ryan, dude. Ah. Oh. You do not gotta donate $100. What are you talking about? Hey, if you want to, I'm not gonna turn it down. Freed is straight up serving Dodger dogs. Jack always with a solid comment. Oh, I wasn't reading that. I did read him say he liked Fuzzy better. I'm okay with that. I am okay if someone prefers something else over me. I am not offended by that. I am not offended. So, honestly, I want people to, look for more channels. I want people to, I want these smaller channels to start growing. There's a lot of good baseball. There's a lot of good baseball channels out there. Fuzzy's. I like Fuzzy. I like Fuzzy. I'm not a big fan of Draftnik Mark. Not a big fan of him. Fuzzy. He just. For me personally, he just doesn't do much for me personally. So, but that's not to say he doesn't do, if he doesn't do it for other people. For me personally, I just don't really get much out of him. But yeah, I like Foolish Baseball. What would be your other favorite team behind the Red Sox? The Cubs. Definitely the Cubs. Do you think Keston Hiura will bounce back? Definitely, he has the potential. Got great hitting ability, man. This game is moving along pretty slow, I can't lie. Only going into the 5th inning. Not really much going on. It's not very exciting. Good pitching so far, though. Fried's looking pretty good. I wonder if his night's done. He's at 80. Well, now Buehler can come back out. Well, I don't know. They're kind of being careful with him when it comes to the blister. I wonder if they kind of hold him off there. He could come back out. So he'll definitely get over 100 pitches, that's for sure. I think they should bring him back out. But then again, he is starting to kind of labor a little bit, it looks like. He was kind of missing his spots. But he was able to get out of it. Fried's looking good. He really settled down. So he was he was throwing a lot of pitches early on. So, oh yeah, Buehler is back out. Okay. So, yeah, I can see Buehler getting through this inning. And then I think that'll be it for Buehler. Yeah, I think that's what you're going to get. A lot of these pitchers, 5 innings. But Fried right now is actually in good shape. I think Fried, he could definitely make it through 6. So he's only at 70 right now. I mean, if he throws like some, 10, 15 pitch innings, he can maybe go 7 innings. So,
oh, yeah.
Ooh, I'm hearing a subscriber. Mark Kindle has subscribed. What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. We're up to 40 people in the chat. What's going on, everyone? Oh, yo, lasagna? Oh, man, don't tempt me, Kira. Do not tempt me with the lasagna. I'm like Garfield with lasagna, man. Rank them best to worst. Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, Ronald Acuna Jr. Man. I'll go Soto, Acuna, and Tatis. I think Tatis, he needs to show it for a couple more seasons. Wow. That was, oh my God, that cutter on the corner. Whoa. That looked good. Bueller's looking pretty good right now. Bueller is looking, his pictures are still looking very sharp. Still looking very good. Would you rank Bo Bichette on the same level? Nah. I'd say Bo Bichette, he's like a tier 2, maybe even a tier 3. Probably tier 2. I'll go tier 2. Wow, what a play. Good play. Oh, Freeman almost kind of dragged his foot on that. What are they even showing right now? That was a close play. Oh, just beat him. Just beat him at first. Big swing from Marcell Ozuna. All right, we're up to 2,477 subscribers. We are within 25 subscribers of 2,500. We're getting pretty close to 2,500. Yo, Robbie, did you know you average 15 subs each new day? Look at that. That means in 1 week you can get 105 subs. That's over 4% of your current sub count in just 1 week. You know, we've actually been doing pretty good lately, Octagon. I appreciate that. We've actually been doing pretty good with the subscribers. In the last, let me actually pull up these little, I go on this one website. It shows statistics. In the last 30 days, I've been, I haven't, oh no, you're right. I've been averaging 15. Oh, did you go to, are you on the same website as me? But yeah, exactly what you just said. We're averaging 15 a day, 105 per week for the last 30 days. So, yeah, we should. I don't know if we're going to get to 3,000 by the end of the World Series. We're looking at a little over 2 weeks. We'd have to explode. Who knows? Maybe some World Series. I'll do a World Series prediction video. I'll do a World Series preview video, like a stream. Hopefully we can get a good amount of subscribers that way. I don't know. But yeah, to get 500 in the next 16 days, that's, I don't know. That's looking like a stretch. So, when baseball season is over, are you done streaming? No. I'm still going to stream. I'm going to do some off-season streams, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 3 per week to kind of just, check on all the off-season news. There's no stopping in the off-season. We got free agency. I'm excited. So I am definitely excited. So I'm really pumped up to do the free agent predictions. I'm probably going to get started on that video eventually. I mean, honestly, you can start making your free agent predictions now. It's not really like anything's going to change. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get those out. first day of the offseason, I think I'm going to post it. So I think free agents are free to sign anywhere October 31st, I think. Or is that the last day? So hold on, let me look. MLB off-season dates. Here we go. So important dates. October 28th, 24th through the 28th, the World Series champions will be crowned on one of these nights, depending on how many games prove to be necessary. 5 days later, sometime between late October and early November, teams and players will have to make calls on exercising options. Teams will have to decide. These aren't like set dates. I mean, they could do. Why can't they do the meetings? Why can't they do the winter meetings? There are people in the stands. It's not like, there's all these like millions of people there. Why can't they go? I think that's ridiculous. Have the winter meetings. Seriously. I want to see like the exact dates. They don't have like the off-season dates. Off-season calendar? That's from last year. This? Can we get something? That's 2008. Why is this popping up? Okay. I'm just going to Google key dates. I already clicked on this one. This one? They basically just copy pasted. Oh, it's CBS Sports. Okay. Oh, that's hit deep. Oh, that's gone. Look at the fans. Oh, there's fans out there. That's awesome. Oh, wow. One swing of the bat. One swing of the bat from Enrique Hernandez, and we got a tie game. Look at the fans. That's what I like to see, man. Wow. I mean, that home run's exciting for Dodger fans, but I got so excited about the fans out there. Wow. Big home run for the Dodgers. This is what the Dodgers do. They're just like the Rays, where they can just hang in there and they can just get those timely hits. All right. So when does MLB free agency start? I think is it November 1st that it starts? It tells me the week, but I want to know the exact day. Why would they do it like this? What are silly? It doesn't tell you the exact day free agency starts. I believe it's October 31st. When did it start last year? October 31st. As of 9 a.m. on Thursday, all eligible players are free agents. So, okay. So 9 a.m. on... Wait, was that last year? So... Yeah, that was 2019. So, hold on. 2019, October. Okay, so yeah, October 31st, 9 a.m. last year was when free agency started. So, this year, October 31st is on a Saturday. So, if they stick with the same thing. Well, actually, let me go back to that article real quick. Hold on. Maybe I didn't read that correctly. It says 5 days later. But why would they do 5 days? Is it 5 days after the World Series ends? I guess. So it's 5 days after the World Series? So whenever the World Series ends. Okay. All right. I get it now. So let's say the World Series ends on the 28th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would begin on November 2nd. So, cool. But yeah, definitely can start making predictions on free agents. I wonder who the top free agents are MLB. I want to see what teams are like ranking them as. Or like who are the top free agents. Oh, that's cool, Kira. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Do they have free agents right now ranked? No. I feel like Bleacher Report might have something. I don't know what this website is. Oh, that's Pham. Wow, he hit that one hard, right on the screws. Do they just have like a ranking? I just want to see like a ranking of what people think are the best free agents. Now, here we go. So right now, the top free agent. Okay, so this Bleacher Report article has Trevor Bauer as the number 1 free agent. Jackson, your birthday is a day before mine. That's funny. My birthday is on June 13th. JT Realmuto, they have him as the number 2. Springer's number 3. Semion's number 4. He's had a bit of a down year. Good play there by Swanson. Wow. That's awesome, Kier. That's awesome. Is she turning 5 or is she 5 right now and turning 6? Marcell Ozuna, they have number 5. LeMahieu, number 6. Stroman, number 7. Hendricks, number 8. I'd honestly put Liam Hendricks ahead of Stroman right now. Is that just me? Okay, I'll take that back. I just think Liam Hendricks is nasty. Number 9, they have Tanaka. Interesting. Number 10, they have Gregorius. All right. Who do they have? So 11, they have Nelson Cruz. Turner's number 12. Colom's 13. I don't know. Am I gonna do the top 20 free agents on this list? I might just do the top 20 free agents on this list. What do you guys think? What would you guys rather me do? Would you rather me do my predictions for 20 free agents or for the top 10? What do you guys think? Type in number 1 if you want me to do predictions for the top 20, or type in number 2 if you want me to do predictions for the top 10. I think I might do 20, but I want to see what you guys think. Yeah, more ones. We want more predictions. Yeah, I'll do 20. I'll do that. I'm not going to get like too crazy in depth. I mean, really, you can't really you can go over stats, but really what I'm going to do with free agents this year, I'm really going to be looking at Fangraphs. I'm simply just going to be looking at where teams were really bad last year. So if I look at batting, I don't know, just like overall offense. I mean, so right now and then I'll just, determine it by, teams that are contenders, teams that should be looking for free agents and whatnot. So like, for instance, if I look at like offense from last year, I don't think the Braves are really going to be looking to bring like any new bats in. I think they'll bring back Ozuna. I could see that. Bring him back on like a 2-year deal, 3-year deal. But yeah, I don't think the Rangers are really going to be in the market. I don't think the Pirates. I could maybe see the Indians making like a smaller move to bring in something for the offense. Brewers, I could see them doing like some small moves. Tigers, no. Diamondbacks, I could maybe see them doing something. I still think the Diamondbacks have a talented team. Cubs are really interesting. I do wonder if they go after anyone. I think the Cubs are in like a retool. Jackson, the question was, would you rather me do a top 10 free agency or a top 20? I think I'll probably do 20. The more, the better, right? I mean, you could maybe see I don't know. I don't think the Mariners are going to really spend money. I don't think the Astros are really going to go crazy. I think they'll bring Springer back. I think Springer's going back to the Astros. That's a spoiler alert right now. I don't know if I think the Twins, I don't know. I wonder if they move on from Nelson Cruz. I just think the Twins need like a new approach. I don't think bringing Cruz back is going to help anything. Unless they bring Cruz back and then like bring in someone else too. I think they need someone. I can honestly see like someone like a Marcus Semien going to the Twins. Someone that can kind of just be like an all-around good player. I know they have Royce Lewis, but like what has he really even been doing? Nationals I could see being in the market for something. Red Sox I could see going for like a smaller tier, a lower tier free agent, something cheaper. Blue Jays I think they could make a splash. But yeah, really it's just going to come down to like team needs, honestly, like pitching right now. So yeah, overall for hitting, I think right now the teams that really need offense that will be in the market for something, I think you could see the Indians. I think you can see the Diamondbacks. I think the Cardinals go after a bat. Definitely. I think the Cardinals, they won't spend a ton of money. Oh, that's roped. That's to the wall. Oh, man. That right there. That right there is why Mookie Betts is so valuable. That is why Mookie Betts is one of the best players in this league. He does a lot with the bat, but right there, that is something where he just held up d'Arnaud on a double. Dude, that guy roped it. But look at what Betts does here. He plays this ball perfectly. Look at that. That to me is why Mookie Betts is one of the best players in the league. Because look at how he just played that ball. That just prevented him from getting in scoring position. So like that's huge. That would have been a double in most places against other teams. So that's huge. But we got Ozzy Albies up. But yeah, so those are the teams that I think will be in the looking for a bat. I don't know about the Phillies. I think they're going to look more for pitching. But yeah, I would say look out for the Indians, Brewers, Diamondbacks, and the Cardinals to look for bats. And then pitching-wise, like let's say starting pitching, you're definitely going to see. I could see the Diamondbacks looking for a starter. I could see them looking for someone. Braves, I think they're going to go after Bauer. I don't think they're going to get him, but because they just don't. They don't have a habit of spending a lot of money. Albies with a base hit. See, right there. Again, getting back to Mookie Betts, that's why that was so important, because that could have just scored that run. d'Arnaud could have just scored on that. But Mookie, with the way he played that ball in right field, that's what makes a winning team. So, but here comes Walker Buehler. Here comes Brusdar Graterol, future closer of the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol coming out. But yeah, starting pitching. I think the Red Sox, you might see them do something. It really depends on what approach Bloom has. I don't think he's going to go out and get like a top-tier free agent. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing? But yeah, someone like the Diamondbacks could definitely go out for a starter. They were really bad starting pitching-wise. Blue Jays, I could see going for a starter. I'm not sure who they're going to get. Nationals, you definitely could see it, but I kind of wonder. I think the Nationals maybe go for like a middle of the rotation kind of a guy. Angels, definitely. Angels will absolutely be in the market for a starter. They could get Bauer. They could, because Bauer he went to UCLA, and I believe Bauer was born in California. So definitely look out for Bauer going to the Angels. That could definitely happen. Yeah, Yogi, don't expect Bloom to be spending a lot of money. Don't get your hopes up. I know that sounds really boring, but yeah, don't expect Bloom to be spending a ton of money. I think maybe eventually he could, but I don't think he's going to this offseason. I don't know. Cardinals, I don't know. I don't think the Cardinals really go for anyone. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone like mid rotation or something. They don't tend to really spend a lot on free agents. White Sox, I could definitely see going for a starter. Rays, well, they're never really in the market. Mets, definitely. Yeah. Yankees, definitely. So that's funny the Yankees ranked this high. But, I mean, this is regular season, though. These stats aren't the greatest to look at because they're not playing, like, all of the other divisions and whatnot. So, but the Yankees clearly needed, based on how they did in the division series, they clearly needed another starter. Trevor Bauer would be perfect. Phillies, it's funny because the Phillies had really good starting pitching, but they didn't make the playoffs. But I could see the Phillies being in the market for something. But then if you look at bullpen, this is where I think if you're the Phillies, where was actually... Yeah, so like if you're the Phillies here, if you're the Phillies, you got to go out and get someone. They ranked 27th in bullpen in FIP. They were awful. So I could see Liam Hendricks going to the Phillies, something like that. I wonder if the Phillies maybe try and pull off a trade for Josh Hader. That could be interesting. Definitely the Nationals. I think they'll be in the market. You could see the Nationals maybe surprise some people and get Liam Hendricks, something like that. Mets, they should go out and get a bullpen arm. Yankees should go get someone for the bullpen. They should get Canely back at some point late next season. He had Tommy John. I don't know if he even comes back next season. I don't know. But they need someone for that bullpen. The Cubs are such a weird team to me. I don't know what the Cubs are going to do this offseason. I don't know. It's a very odd team. I don't know what they're even doing. So, but yeah, I don't know. When it comes to like bullpen, I can see the Blue Jays adding someone. They're losing Ken Giles, but he was having arm problems anyway. I wonder if you could see Liam Hendricks go to the Blue Jays. That could be fun. So, but yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know. I'm going to ramble off right now. I'm going to ramble off just some quick free agent predictions. Where was that? Oh, why isn't it up here? Where's that article I was just looking at? No, I don't want to print. Here we go. All right, I'm going to rattle off some predictions right now. But Gratterall is looking nasty. That's what Gratterall does. Top 6 here. Just getting the strikeout of Pache. I think it's Pache. Could be wrong. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But Gratterall right now, he's working on a jam here. 2 outs. Top of the 6. They got 2 runners on. Braves looking to make something happen. Markakis is up. I love watching Gratterall pitch. I'm actually going to watch this for a second. Wow, what a play. Good play from Gratterall, man. Is it me or is Gratterall just having a lot of fun this year? He is doing really good. All right, let me rattle off some quick predictions. Again, these are definitely not set in stone. This is kind of just what I'm thinking right now. I definitely need to look into it a little more. I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to say Bauer goes to the Yankees. I'm going to say Real Muto goes to the Yankees. No, I'll say, I don't know. There's so many spots Bauer could go. So many spots. Honestly, I think the team that like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, am I hearing a subscriber? Mario, what is going on? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Thank you for subscribing. We're talking some baseball tonight. But, I'll rattle off real quick. Whatever. I'm not even thinking about these. I say Bauer. Oh, my God. He just makes so much sense for the Yankees. Just makes so much sense. I'm going to go Bauer to the Yankees. Real Muto makes a ton of sense for the Yankees. I see him. I'll say the Yankees. I think they need to get him. Springer, I think he goes back to the Astros. Robbie, am I family friendly? I hope so. I think. Marcus Semien. Honestly, I could see him going somewhere like... I could see him going somewhere like the Twins or something like that. I don't know. I could see that. Maybe the Angels. I don't know. I'll say the Angels for Marcus Semien. I'll go Angels. Ozuna, I think he goes back to the Braves. LeMahieu, go back to the Yankees. Stroman, I think he goes to the Angels. I think he'll just end up going to the Angels. Hendricks, I'm going to say Hendricks goes to the Phillies. Tanaka will go back to the Yankees. Gregorius, honestly, I think Gregorius should just go back to Philly. Just go back to the Phillies. I don't see it's a good, I think that's a good spot. You're staying with Girardi. Go back to the Phillies. He did well. Nelson Cruz, I don't know where Nelson Cruz goes. Who needs a bat? Who needs, home runs? Batting. Who ranked last in home runs? Dude, let's have Nelson Cruz go to the Cardinals. Can we do that? Nelson Cruz. Ooh. Diamondbacks. If the National League has a designated hitter, I say Cruz goes to the Cardinals. I'm going to do that. Cruz to the Cardinals. I like that. Justin Turner. I don't think he actually stays with the Dodgers. I don't think he stays. Well, I don't know. Do the Dodgers have anyone kind of waiting? I don't know. I think he could go back. What do the Dodgers even have right now? They could have... Honestly, they could have Edwin Rios play first. Could they have Muncy play third? Can Muncy play third? I don't even know if Muncy can play third. Yeah, he can play third. Honestly, I say let Edwin Rios play first, have Muncy play third. I think that's what they should do. Justin Turner, I'm going to say Turner. Where could Turner go? I'll say Turner goes to, I don't know. Nationals? Turner to the Nationals? I think that could work, right? They lost out on, or they had, what's his face? Rendon leave. Who was their third baseman this year? Wasn't it? Oh, Kai Boom. That's right. No, that won't work. I forgot. I always forget about Trey Turner. Unless, I don't see that happening. I think they'll stick with that. Nah, he won't go to the Nationals. Justin Turner. Maybe the Blue Jays? Who's playing third for the Blue Jays? I know Vlad's over at first now. Yeah, I'm gonna say Justin Turner to the Blue Jays. Justin Turner to the Blue Jays. That's what I'm gonna say. Alex Colomé. I think the White Sox got to bring him back. I think they got to bring him back. I don't think you can let him go. Bring him back. Simmons. What's a team that needs defense? Defense. The worst teams defensively. He won't go to the Braves. He won't go to the Astros. I can see him going somewhere like the Giants or something. Well, they have, what's his face? Crawford. Yeah, Houston does need defense, but they're not going to get rid of Correa. Yeah, they got Crawford. Is Crawford a free agent? I don't think he'll go to the Giants. I mean, maybe. Good veteran guy that you could bring in. Maybe like someone like the Tigers. I don't know. I could see him going like some weird team. Maybe the Marlins. Maybe the Marlins? I think that could be kind of fun. Diamondbacks, maybe? I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'll say for Simmons. I don't know. I got to look at like depth charts. I don't know. I'm going to pass on Simmons for now. Where do they have him going? The A's? Well, that could actually be a good fit because they're going to have Semien leave. I actually like that. I actually like Andrelton Simmons to the A's. He'll bring good fielding. I like that. Have him do that. Or could they have him go to the Rays? That could be fun. But they have, no, they have, what's his face? I'm going blank. Rays shortstop, Willie Adames. Nope, they won't have him go there. Yeah, I like that. I like what they're saying. Oakland. Mike Minor. I don't know. I could actually see maybe Minor, like, going to the Yankees, like, for depth. Nah, I don't know. They're getting rid of Happ. Nah, I don't see that. I could see Mike Minor to the White Sox. I could see that. I think that actually could be a decent move. Taijuan Walker is going to be interesting. He's going to be interesting. I think the Blue Jays should bring him back, honestly. I think they should definitely bring him back. Jock Peterson. I would love to see Jock Peterson on the Rays. I would love that, really. Jock Peterson on the Rays to me would be so fun. But he would be a pain. I think Jock Peterson on the Rays would be fantastic. I don't know though. Their outfield's kind of full. Got Margot, Kiermaier, got Renfroe. I don't know. Peterson that'd be weird. I wonder if he ends up going to the Angels. That could work. I mean, Bleacher Report. Max Fried gets through 6. Fried actually pitched a good game. 1 run, 4 hits. If we take a look at the box score here. I mean, Fried's only at... wait, why is this not updating? Did game day freeze for anyone else? It just, like, froze for me completely. But Fried... yeah, it looks like Fried's night's done. 96 pitches. That's a solid start for Fried. Holding this lineup to 1 run, to 4 hits, 9 strikeouts. What a night for Max Fried. Now it's up to the bullpen. So it's really going to come down to the bullpens here. But Jake Odorizzi, I don't know. I wonder if he goes somewhere like the Rays. I wonder if he goes back. Was he on the Rays? I believe he was on the Rays, right? Yeah, he was on the Rays. So, I don't know. I could see him going somewhere like the Giants. I could see Odorizzi on the Giants, maybe. Quintana. They have him going to the White Sox. I don't know. It seems like it just hasn't really like worked out in Chicago. I don't know. I could see Quintana. Maybe the Angels. I'll have Quintana go to the Angels. I think that's actually good. Paxton. Paxton I could see like going to somewhere like the Marlins. I think I'm going to go Paxton to the Marlins. I think that's going to happen. Probably not going to happen. But, yeah. I think Quintana, I think he goes to the Angels. I think that would be good. I like Odorizzi. I'll go Odorizzi to the Giants. I like that. All right, we got 43 people in here. What's going on? All right, we gained a couple of more subscribers since the last time I checked. We are 21 people away from 2,500. We are close. We are close. We got to 2,400 on October 7th, so 5 days ago. So we have gained, so what was it? 79. So 79 divided by 5, a little over 15 a day. So we could be at 2,500 in the next couple days. So 2,500 is in reach. Ryan, I feel like the Giants, I think they're just going to make some smaller moves. I think they're working on, getting some guys up from the minor leagues. I think they'll put a decent team out there, but I don't think they're really going to end up doing like a ton. I think they'll make little moves to keep them like somewhat competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, we got another subscriber, Rodrigo. What is going on? How are we doing? What are we doing? I'm not sure if you just subscribed now or if that's from earlier, but Giants are shedding payroll. Yeah, I think the Giants, I could see them making a smaller move like Odorizzi. I don't think Odorizzi is going to get a big deal. I could see him maybe getting like 12 to 15 a year. I could see something like that. I could maybe see Quintana going to the Giants. I think that could actually work. So I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe Odorizzi goes to the Marlins. You know what? I think I like that even more. I think I like Odorizzi to the Marlins. I don't know. I don't know if they'll spend that much. Who did I say would go to the Marlins? Paxton. I think Paxton could be kind of cool. Maybe Paxton can go to the Giants. Oh, they have him going to the Giants. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I'd love it if one of these guys went to the Marlins. I think that would be a really good veteran presence for that rotation, like a Paxton or an Odorizzi. I think Paxton would be awesome with the Marlins. I think that'd be a really cool fit. But free agency, it's going to be fun. I love free agency, everyone. It's like my favorite, but that and the trade deadline, it's like my favorite time of the year. Empath, hello. What is going on? How are we? Daniel Wells, yes, it is on Fox. Oh, come on, Brandon. That's not very nice. Come on. I know my Red Sox are garbage, but you don't got to say that, Brandon. Come on. I already cry myself to sleep every night, Brandon. I don't need any more of this. Aw, yay. If the Yankees go cheap, they're probably picking up Gosman. I could see that. Patrick, you didn't have to do that. I was just kidding. If there was an off-season signing deadline, oh my God. Dude, if there, Kira, I know. This is what my Red Sox look like right now. This is my Red Sox as we speak. See this floating dumpster with flames? This is my Red Sox. This is it right here. So, in case you needed a visual of what my Red Sox look like, it is this floating dumpster with flames coming out of it. It is a dumpster fire. So, Chester, I've mentioned this one channel that I follow. It's a wrestling channel. Oh, wrestling's on right now. I forgot about that. But there's a wrestling channel that I follow, and he uses that as a GIF. If any of you guys like wrestling, go follow Joe Cronin. He's so funny. He has like all these really funny Streamlabs donation animations that pop up. They make me laugh. But he has one. He has that dumpster fire one. It's one. So no one is talking about this, but the Padres will most likely have Mackenzie Gore in the majors. I definitely think that's going to be huge. Who do you think the Red Sox need in order to get back to the playoffs? I think the Red Sox need pitching. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good night. Hey, Kira, a wrestling fan. Wrestling has not been very good lately. I usually don't really like seriously tune in until like WrestleMania season, Royal Rumble season. Even it's just not what it used to be. Not what it used to be. So the Red Sox need starting pitching. That's what they need. The bullpen was actually not that bad this past year. They just need guys that can start. And behind blue, that's like obvious. They have an offense. They have a somewhat decent bullpen, but they are a couple of guys away from being contenders. Sale's not going to be coming back until later in the season. Who knows? It depends on where they're even at. If the Red Sox are in contention, then maybe they bring him back. But if they're out of it, by next year, do they even bring him back next year? Do they just have him sit out for 2 full seasons? So, I don't know. But if they're in it, maybe they bring him back next year. I'm sure he's so competitive, he's going to want to come back. All right, but we got 10:30. This game is actually moving at a decent pace. I'll actually say that. Bottom of the 7th right now, no outs. Just starting here. On the mound, we got Chris Martin for the Braves. Enrique Hernandez had the home run for the Dodgers earlier on in the 5th inning. That's the lone Dodgers run so far. Pro wrestling has sucked ever since WCW folded years back. It's crazy, right, Jack? Like, dude, those years, like the years like 90, 98, 99, 2000. I was 8 years old when I first started watching wrestling. No, I was 9. 1999 was when I first started getting into it. So, oh my gosh, the year 2000 was so good. I was glued to my TV for wrestling. Oh my gosh, The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, The Undertaker, Kane. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys here. You guys will probably be happy about this, guys and girls. Keep forgetting we have some women in the chats. I have to make sure I say guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, but yeah, wrestling, it was awesome. So good in the Attitude Era. Kira, CM Punk was amazing. CM Punk was fantastic. I wish he would come back. I've missed CM Punk. That was like the only good thing about like wrestling. Well, no, there have been some other good things, but since like 2010, like he's been one of the better things in the last 10 years. He was so cool. Chester, will Chris Sale be good after he comes back? I talked about this last night, actually. I did say, like, even if Sale comes back, I wonder if it's going to take him a little bit to kind of get his legs under him again. He's got such a wacky little delivery where, I mean, it works for him, but he needs to kind of like, he's going to have to get his legs under him. And he's going to have to, it's going to take him some time, I think, mechanically to kind of get all right again. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think you rush him back. I think you you have him take his time, have him get his mechanics right. So, yeah, Robert, we were talking about that earlier, man. I find it a little weird. I find it very odd. I don't think someone just gets attacked like that. He said he was trying to get into his car, and there were these two people arguing right next to his car, and then they attacked him. I don't know. Something about that. There just seems like there's something else that had to happen. I'm wondering if Pham started like cursing at them or something. He got into an altercation with them. Whereas, like, I don't know. If that were me, if I was trying to get to my car and then two people were like right next to my car arguing, I don't know. I probably say, I approach them nicely. Like, I'd keep my distance, and I say, "Hey guys, hey, sorry to interrupt. I'm just trying to get my car." You know what I mean? Like, I'm just wondering if that was like, I don't think that's probably how he approached it. He probably went up to the car being like, "Hey guys, can you effing move? Can you effing move out of the freaking way?" Like he's probably like yelling at him. But yeah, honestly, Logan, I kind of feel like that too. I don't know. I feel like Pham got himself involved in a way because really, like, come on, why does that happen? Really? I think he was he started saying some stuff and probably. I'm not. Again, I've said this earlier. I'm not defending what those people did. Horrible what they did. That does not need to be happening. But I think he probably didn't help. But.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Do we got another subscriber? Chris Big 14. What is going on? How are you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you coming in. I'm glad the subscriber alert is working tonight. It's been kind of off the last couple of streams, but it's working tonight, so that's cool. But yeah, we got another subscriber. Where are we at now? We gained 2 more subscribers since I last checked. We are within 20, everyone. We are within 20 of 2,500. We need 19 more. Can we do it? 19 more subscribers. We got to do it. Hold on one second, everyone. One second, everyone. Just typing something in. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm back. Kira is not a professional wrestler, everyone. Not a professional wrestler. That'd be kind of cool, though, if we had a professional wrestler in the chat. That'd be cool. The gym I go to, there is a professional wrestler that trains at the gym I go to. I go to like this really small powerlifting gym. It's called I just went completely blank. The gym I go to is Orlando Barbell. If any of you know on wrestling, I don't know if anyone. I know Kira. I know you said you watch wrestling, but if there are any other people in here that watch wrestling, if you know the guy on WWE, his name's Riddick Moss. He goes to my gym. He's a nice guy. No, the Brewers didn't deserve to make the playoffs. Ozuna coming up. Dodgers bullpen looking good there. Man, this is kind of not what you were really expecting. These offenses are so good. But the pitching tonight is so good. Real Muto is looking for $200 million. Make it happen, Cohen. You know, that's my friend who's a really good Yankee fan. He sent me that today because I've been telling him, I'm like, dude, if you're the Yankees, you want to get Real Muto. You want to get Real Muto. So, yeah, Kira, yeah, Riddick Moss, he trains at my gym. Yeah, Orlando Barbell, small little gym over here in Orlando, powerlifting gym, small gym. But yeah, Real Muto, I think if you're the Yankees, you give it to him. I think you at least, and if he ends up going to the Mets, then so be it. But I think the Yankees should offer him that. I think you gotta get someone. They don't have someone long term at catcher. I think you need him. The Mets actually do have a catcher in their farm where he is a long term solution at catcher. So, hey Robbie, how do you feel the way the Dodgers took Brusdar away from you guys? I'm not mad about it, honestly. I like that we got Verdugo. I think I'd rather get the everyday player instead of just a reliever. I think that would have been cool if we got Gratterall, but I think we ended up getting a better deal. Yeah, Nick, so that's the problem. But that's what I'm saying, where if you get Real Muto, you know, I mean, you could sign him until then. But I wonder if the Mets maybe just go for, you know, kind of more like short-term solutions, you know? Maybe bring in like Austin Romine. I know it's not that great, but yeah, honestly, if the Mets got Real Muto, I think that'd be fantastic. All I'm saying is if you're the Yankees, you gotta try and match the Mets. Unless the Mets, they just start going too high. But I think the Yankees have to give him a good run. You got Jeter on the Red Sox. Yeah, and we got Jeter Downs too. I can't believe I forgot to say Jeter Downs. But you got Verdugo, you got Jeter Downs. I mean, I really liked what the Red Sox got from Mookie Betts, honestly. Yeah, Kira is the Rays' good luck charm. Yeah, Kira, I agree. I think that series could be a sweep. Honestly, I think it could be a 4-0 sweep. But Dustin May, fellow Ginger, is on the mound. I will always pull for Dustin May because he is a fellow Ginger. Going up against Ozuna. Look at that curve from Dustin May, man. It's freaking nasty. Oh! Ozuna smacks it. Oh, that's in the gap. Oh, that goes to the wall. Ozuna, he is trucking into second. Dustin May, I was just complimenting you on your gingerism, your being in the ginger race, and this is what you do. Come on, Dustin May. Kira, ginger as well, huh? Nice. We gotta get more gingers in the world. We're going extinct, I guess. Wow, okay. We got a lot of gingers in the chat. Empath is a ginger as well. Look at that. Good pitch for May, man. Curveball's looking good. How was Dustin May's curveball looking this year? Yeah, look at that spin rate from Dustin May. top 2% in curveball spin rate, top 2% or top 10%, sorry, of fastball spin rate. Dustin May is going to have a really good future, man. How did this guy drop to round 3? Round 3. This guy is nasty. Oh, thought maybe he was going to get a double play. Holds him at second. Problem is, can the Braves get him across? That's going to be the big thing here. Oh, Tommy Pham. Are we good now? We're good now? Cool. Yeah, it looked like my internet went down for a second. Cool. Ah, but we're down to 9 people in the chat. No, we lost everyone. Come back. Come back to the chat. All right, we're getting people back now. 21 people. Streamlabs has actually been very reliable for me. I can't lie. So Streamlabs has been very reliable. This is like really the only time where it kind of did that. So hey, Sound FX, what's going on, man? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by, man. This game's almost over anyway, so we'll be out of here pretty soon. Dustin May winds up. Ooh, hung right on the hands, man. What happened to Pham? He got attacked at a strip club, man. Hope he's okay, but you can't be going to strip clubs, dude. That's where people drink a lot of alcohol and they do stupid things. But I hope he's okay. I wonder if he was drinking. I don't know. Alcohol can do some weird things, man. But I hope he's all right. I like Tommy Pham. He's a great player. Ooh, got him swinging and missing. Ozzy Albies. Ozzy Albies looks like he's 15 years old. Is that just me? Robbie, who do I got winning? I think the Dodgers pull through. I mean, when the game's this close, they're like the Rays. I think they pull through. No way. Sandoval? Stop it. Where's Sandoval? No, he's not. Is he on deck? No, Sandoval's not playing. If Sandoval was freaking playing, I would lose my mind. Nelson Cruz was a Milwaukee Brewer. What year was that? That was early on, right? Yeah, that was like his first year. About to say, that was a long time ago, back in 2005. I remember Nelson Cruz the most on the Mariners. I don't know why I just remember him on the Mariners. I like barely remember him with the Rangers, which is weird because that's when he went to the World Series. I don't know why. I just remember him with the Mariners. No way. Pablo Sandoval is at the plate. Stop it. Stop it. Could you imagine Pablo Sandoval goes deep right now? Pablo Sandoval is a postseason legend. Oh my. Please, can Pablo Sandoval hit a home run? Please. Please. Please make this happen. All I want is a Pablo Sandoval home run. Has he lost weight? I can't tell if he looks thinner. Oh, he got hit by a pitch. Darn it. He didn't want to face the wrath of Pablo Sandoval. He didn't want to fall victim to the legend of Panda. But they got the bases loaded right now. This, to me, is the game. This is the ball game. Braves score. They got the lead. They got the momentum. If the Dodgers get out of this, They got the momentum. Yeah, Jack, you're right. He got on base. Yeah, they picked him up sometime during the season. Honestly, if Sandoval had a home run right there, I would have lost my mind. I would have started screaming. Oh, he barely got hit, man. And there goes May. They need one out. Victor Gonzalez. Haven't heard much about Victor Gonzalez this year. He's done good, though. 15 games, a 1.33 ERA. How is he on Fangraphs? It's kind of interesting they don't bring in so hold on. Wait, so who's coming up? It's Markakis, the lefty. So they're bringing in the lefty. So they're going for that matchup. Makes sense. Yeah, he did good this year. 1.67 FIP. I think this is the right move. Who do the Dodgers? Who else do they have left in that bullpen? I mean, they got a lot of guys. I mean, they still got a lot of arms they could turn to. They could still go to Baez, Floro, Jansen, Kelly, Kolarek. Surprised they didn't go Kolarek. I mean, Gonzalez is good too. Kolarek had a good year as well. His FIP was pretty high. ERA was good though. So he doesn't get many strikeouts. Let's go back to Gonzalez. How was Gonzalez's strikeouts per 9? Yeah, Gonzalez is a good move here. 10 strikeouts per 9. He had a better FIP. So this is a good move. Lefty on lefty. So let me actually look. Victor Gonzalez stats. Let's look at the splits. No. Well, actually, I can look at splits here. Splits. Lefties. Well, I don't want postseason. Regular season, lefties. Actually did better against him. No, they didn't. I take that back. 143 against him. Gave up a... No, he didn't give up a home run. He hasn't given up a home run all year. So... this is a good matchup. I think this is, Roberts made the right call here, I think. Getting sleepy. Man, 96. Oh, I remember Pablo on the Red Sox, all right. I remember that belt popping off when he swung and missed. I remember that. That was fun. I had never seen someone's belt explode like that. I remember watching that game. I was watching it on my phone. And I saw that. And at first I thought, what the heck was that? And then I looked, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I could not believe that I saw Pablo Sandoval's belt explode off of him. That to me was whack. I could not believe what I was seeing. I thought it was a joke. Like I thought I was watching just a joke. Like I didn't know what I was watching. We've gained another subscriber. We are 18 away from 2,500. 18 away from 2,500. Kira, that was awesome. I felt really bad for the pigeon. Felt bad for that pigeon. But, dude, that was pretty ridiculous. Oh. Struck out here. Wow. One day my cable will catch up. One day. But there's a strikeout of Charlie Culberson. Braves could not get this done. This, to me, is the momentum swing for the Dodgers right here. Getting out of a bases-loaded jam. Oh, he is pumped up. Wow. He is feeling it. Feeling it. Oh, you know May's stoked about that, too. Yep, Dodgers are winning this game, folks. I'm telling you that right now. Dodgers are going to win this game. Get out of a bases-loaded jam like that, that's so much momentum for your team. Whose contract was worse? Pablo by far. Pablo. Hanley actually was contributing a little bit in 2018 in the beginning, and then they ended up cutting him. So, Hanley had his moments. 2017, I believe he actually had a pretty good year. I thought it was really cool when he came back to the Red Sox. I thought it was interesting. He had a good year. In 2016, he had a good year. Had an 866 OPS. 361 on base. He was good. Then 2017, he started digressing a little bit. But he still had 23 homers. He's 750. But his OPS and stuff were falling. Yeah, he was starting to... He got off to a good start that year in 2018. I remember that. But then he started falling off, and he was slumping. The Red Sox, they had some other guys they wanted to play. So they just they cut him loose. I liked... Hanley was better than Pablo, for sure. I'll be honest. I was pretty pumped up when the Red Sox got Pablo and Hanley. I thought that was kind of cool. So... What are you guys thinking in the chat here? What do you think? You think we're going to end up seeing a Dodgers win or a Braves win? This is a pretty tight game. I can't lie. Pretty tight game. But what a game of pitching tonight, man. 1-1, 4 hits for each side, a home run apiece. This has been an awesome game. This is very similar to the Rays Astros game 1. But I think the Dodgers do something in this inning. They got a good meaty part of their lineup coming up. You got Betts up right now. Got a 1-2 count on them. I think the Dodgers get something done in this inning. So, you got Betts up right now. Seager's coming up. Turner. I like the Dodgers here. Probably going to be wrong, but whatever. Yeah, pitching for the Braves. Got Will Smith, offseason acquisition. Yeah, BZ Baseball. We looked at that stat a couple nights ago. Yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Ended up being... I think 65% of the time, the game 1 winner will win the series. So this game is exactly what I expected. Both teams neck and neck, each rotation not backing down. I hope Atlanta breaks through on offense, but we first have to get through the 8th. Sound FX, I'm glad you're still here. But yeah, honestly, like I'm pretty proud of Max Fried being able to get through this Dodgers lineup. So, bets with a pop-up. But yeah, Max Fried did a great job tonight. He gave up the home run, but honestly, against this Dodgers lineup, he did fantastic. So, good on Fried. Buehler was pretty solid for the most part. You would have liked to see him go deeper in the game, but I think Buehler, what did he last? He ended up lasting 5. So, yeah, the Rays are looking very good. I think teams that are up like 2-0 in a series, I think there's Corey Seager, weak ground out, man. Teams up 2-0 in series chances. This is what we looked at yesterday. 2-0. So this article was made. Oh, here we go. So, well, this is the World Series. So I don't know. Whatever. Let's just look at it. It's a 7-game series. Teams ahead 2-0 in the World Series. They won 80% of the time. That's the World Series, though. I don't know if it really matters. This is probably a decent article. When the heck was this article made? When was this article made? When was this made? It just says 7:32. I don't even know when this article was made. I'm finding it for NBA. So 11 months ago. All right, whatever. A team that has gone up. So whatever. It's the World Series. So whatever. It's a 7-game series. Team that has gone up 2-0 30 times in the last 60 years. 7 out of those 30 have lost the series. So from this one that was made last year in the World Series. So I know this is not the World Series, but whatever. It's a 7-game series. So, yeah, 23 out of 30 teams have won the series. So 23 divided by 30, that's 76% of the time. So the Rays are in I'd say a pretty good position. Anywhere from 75 to 80% chance they're going to win that series. Astros' hopes are very slim. All right, well, never mind. I said the Dodgers are going to get something done this inning, and they are making me look estupido. Robbie, remember when Trout was on the Red Sox? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Remember when he was on the 24 teams that passed him up in the draft? Jeez. How did they pass up on him like that many times? Jeez, man. Nick, they are not looking very brave right now. Not looking very brave. Couldn't capitalize on a bases-loaded situation. Come on. That's cool, Daniel. You talk to them while they're on the bus. That's pretty cool. All right, we got 2 more subscribers. 2 more subscribers. We are 16 subscribers away from 2,500. 2,500. Getting close. Hopefully these aren't bots that are subscribing. Because as of right now, it's saying on my stats, we got 2,484. 16 away from 2,500. BZ Baseball, the moderators are the ones that their names are in blue. Where are the moderators? I haven't seen him. Patrick was the last one to say something. And then Jackson hasn't been here. Are the mods still here? There's Patrick. Yeah, this is pretty insane, honestly. Two just amazing offenses just going at it like this. It's crazy. That's cool, Patrick. Just didn't know if you were still here or not. Dude, Yogi, dude, I honestly think the Rays just have him move somewhere. Orlando, I think would be cool. That'd be cool because I wouldn't have to drive to any games. Have him go to Vegas. I think that would be cool. Maybe like Tennessee. I think that'd be cool if you had a team in Tennessee or Nashville. So I think that'd be cool. They moved to Nashville. I think they would actually have a pretty decent fan base. But I think it would be cool, man, if they make it to if they somehow move to Orlando. So I heard of a cool name. It was the Orlando Dream or something like that. I think that'd be cool. There was actually someone he was trying to get Orlando to get a baseball team. He actually was he wanted it to be called the Orlando Dreamers. I think if you just called them the Orlando Dream, I think that'd actually be a pretty cool name. But it's been a while. So there was an article here. Is Orlando the future? But yeah, this guy here, it was Pat Williams. He was the co-founder of the Magic. He wanted to bring baseball to Orlando. I wonder if that website's still up. There was like a website where you could sign for it. I don't know. I haven't really heard anything on it. I wonder if there's like any... Well, I mean, with the pandemic and everything, that's probably pretty difficult at the moment. I don't know. Is there any news on that? There hasn't been anything on it since last offseason. So... Sacramento would be cool. I feel like California, they already have just like plenty of teams, you know? Yeah, they haven't talked about this since last offseason. This is when I made a video on it. I made a video on this in, I think, January. That's one of my older videos. If you dig into my videos, you'll find a video on me talking about why the Rays should come to Orlando. So, would be cool. Yeah, he actually did like a little presentation on it. The Orlando Dreamers. That logo literally looks like a Little League team's logo. That looks like an ice cream parlor's logo. I don't like that logo. It looks like Microsoft Word, like font. What do you call it? The font art or whatever. This is an ice cream parlor. Like, tell me that's not an ice cream parlor. You know? Like, come on. Like, look at this. This is where I'm going to go get ice cream after I play a game at 10 years old. I mean, I'm just saying. Acuna's up next. Maybe Riley can get something done here for Acuna. Oh, can someone please get a hit? What is Austin Riley even... Has he done much this year? I haven't really looked at his stats too much. Oh, what the piss! Oh! Oh my God! Holy cow! Whoa! Holy crap, stir the pot! Look at the fans! Wow! Whoa. He just smoked that. That is clutch, man. That is as clutch as it gets. Wow. I'm sitting here just wanting something to happen. Look at the Braves. Look at the Braves. Blake Treinen, man, he's had his moments. He was pretty good for the most part this year, but he struggled at times. Ooh. Oh, what a swing. Perfect swing. Oh, the mechanics. Mwah. Beautiful swing. Oh. That was like a picture-perfect swing. Is this a Dodgers choke job again? I don't know, man. But what is up with this offense? Hey, they still got the bottom of the ninth. This ain't over yet. Don't count these Dodgers out just yet. Lol Mets. Lol giraffe neck mark. Need I remind you that Riley was originally planned to be the backup to Johan Camargo. Let's take a look. Austin Riley. I think he was doing okay this year. He had a 716 OPS. Had 8 home runs, 27 RBIs. Didn't really get on base much. That's not really a guy you're expecting to do that. Not really doing much this season. So even if you look at the fun advanced numbers, had some hard hit balls. Wow. He actually had some decent numbers. Exit velocity was in the top 20%. Hard hit percentage was in the top 30. Barrel percentage was in the top 40. So, yeah, Austin Riley actually had some pretty decent advanced numbers. So, even the xWOBA was actually pretty decent. Combine the quality of contact, the and then crap, what is xWOBA again? Quality of contact, home runs, and walks, I believe. I think that's it. Oh, they got by him! Acuna! Oh my God, the Braves are gonna win this game, aren't they? Oh no! What is going on? Yeah, you got that right, Sound FX. I mean, he has the exit velocity. Look at the exit velocity. It proves itself. But they're far from being out of this. You got Acuna that just doubled. You got a very legitimate MVP candidate up at Freddie Freeman. I mean, this game could get busted open real quick. What do you think the Yankees would have as the manager if Boone gets fired? I think it will be Venable, even though I want Showalter. I don't know if Showalter would be the manager. I feel like Showalter is more, if he manages again, it's going to be for like a young team, you know? Oh, Freeman. Wow, Freeman took that one for a ride, but that's a good at-bat for Freeman. He gets Acuna over with 1 out, Acuna at third. That sac fly, ground ball, makes it a 3-1 game. Yeah, Jack, he hit that on the screws. Dude, why is Treinen still in this game? Why is he still in this game? Am I the only one that's thinking that right now? Why is Treinen in this game? Take him out. I mean, I guess you want to get through this, but, I mean, would you rather have someone come in right now and, like, stop the bleeding? Because Trainen's giving up hard hit balls left and right. This is not looking good. I'm really surprised they kept him in against Freeman because Trainen has actually been a lot worse against lefties this year. Yeah, honestly, League G, is this just me? I feel like he has given up three hard hit balls here. Riley just destroyed that. Acuna got a good amount of contact on that for it to get out for a double. And then Freeman just almost took him out. I feel like right now is where I don't think he should have faced Freeman. I think he should have been out after Acuna. Why is Trainen still in this game? Could you imagine if Cora and Hinch went to the Red Sox? Oh my God. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about the 3-batter rule. Well, he's had 3 batters now. So why is he even still in here right now? Against Ozuna? I mean, what? I mean, dude, get him out. Oh, yeah. I know it's a 3. Now I realize it's a 3-batter minimum, but I mean, he's faced 3 batters now. He should have been taken out after Freeman, the way he just gave up all that contact. Dude, he's given up some hard hit balls here. Got a 2-2 count here to Ozuna, who can mash 18 home runs this year. You freaking kidding me? I mean, I don't know. This is tough here, dude. Darno on deck. Do the Braves or Dodgers have anyone warming up right now? I don't like this. I just don't like this. Yeah, I mean, people seem to forget the Braves tend to choke in the postseason too. I don't know. I don't think Trainen should be in this spot. This is making me nervous, man. Oh, hear those Braves chants? That's why you need fans. Ozuna, he ropes it to right, and that's in. Acuna comes in, and the Braves have a 3-1 lead. I said you should have taken him out. You got to take him out in that spot, dude. You don't keep him in after Freeman. Don't keep him in again. Dude, once you got by Freeman, Trainen should not be in this game. And now that's a Braves win right there. I think that now you're taking him out. You take him out to hello, Dave Roberts. Do you realize you're in the postseason? Mr. Roberts, are you there? It's game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Why are you keeping him in against Marcell Ozuna? That doesn't make any sense to me. Can someone please tell me why he's still going in there against Ozuna? I mean, I don't know. Is that just me? I mean, okay, like the 3-batter rule, okay, like, all right, that's understandable. But, like, I feel like, I don't know, Trainen? I mean, like, so, they've used a lot of relievers tonight. I'll give them that. They've used Gratterall, May. They used Gonzalez in that good spot. I don't know. Could you have had Gonzalez come back out? Why not have Gonzalez come back out there? Well, it would have been lefty on righty. But, dude, Gonzalez has been pretty good this year. If you look at Gonzalez on the splits, he's been good. I don't know. I feel like you should have just kept Gonzalez in right there. It would have been lefty on righty, but he's been good against righties. Looking at the splits. No, stop showing me these postseason stats. Regular season. Against righties, he had 10 innings. He gave up a run. Gave up 8 hits. All right. He gave up more hits against righties. So, higher average against righties. So, all right. I can understand not bringing him in, but he only had a 0.90 ERA. So, I don't know. I think you could have kept Gonzalez in. His stuff was looking pretty good. But if you didn't want to go Gonzalez, I understand that. But I don't know. Training? I mean, I think you got better in that bullpen. I think you can go someone else other than him. I mean, you could go. Why isn't Kelly in? Is something wrong with Joe Kelly right now? Like, am I missing something on Joe Kelly? What is wrong with Joe Kelly? I mean, I don't know. Any Dodger fans, can they tell me why Joe Kelly is like never pitching? I never see Joe Kelly ever. I mean, but here's what I don't get, though. Why didn't you just bring Gonzalez back out if you're going to do lefty on righty? Is Darno just not very good against righties? Or lefties, sorry? I just don't, I don't get it. So you're bringing in McGee to face a righty. So you're not scared of the lefty-righty matchup. So, okay. I don't know. I just think that was dumb. I don't know. I didn't like Training coming in. Training this year, if you look at the splits, I know he was better against righties. So I'll give him that. I mean, Riley, he just left one over the plate. But, actually, no. Wait, hold the phone here for a second. Hold on. Wait. So Blake Training was actually... Oh, he was worse against righties. That's weird. He pitched a lot more innings. Oh, wow, that's interesting. I thought that was the other way around. I take that back. So why is he coming in against a righty who hits the ball hard? I don't know. I don't know. But then, like, Freeman, you're leaving him in there. Like, I mean, at least Freeman, you got him out. But then you're leaving him in there against, you gave up the double to Acuna. I don't know. I just don't think Blake Training should be in this spot. I think that wasn't the good move. Is that just me? I don't know. I feel like you can just go someone else. Floro, maybe. Training hasn't really been that great this year. I wouldn't have even been going to Training at all. We got 2 more subscribers since I last checked. We are 14 subscribers away from 2,400. We've had a good productive night. We've gained about 10 subscribers this stream. Pretty cool. Hopefully they're not all bots. That'd be nice. Oh, Albies gone! Ozzy Albies takes it out, and it's a 5-1 ball game. Ozzy Albies, who was on my fantasy team this year, takes him out, and this game is pretty much game, set, match. The Braves have exploded here in the 9th inning. This Braves offense is cooking right now. This game is looking very over at the moment. The Dodgers, they'll get their chance, but this one is not looking good. And for Dodger fans, you can't help but wonder, are we going to get knocked out again? Are we going to choke again? Dodger fans have to be thinking that right now. Have to be. Yeah. Sound FX, man. This Braves offense has been really good. I remember talking in my preview stream. I was saying, I mean, the Braves could have a chance if they get their pitching going. I mean, they don't really have much pitching coming into this postseason. I mean, but they have... This Braves pitching, to me, has been... I mean, granted, they've played the Reds and the Marlins to get to this point. Not, the best offensive teams. But this Braves pitching has been a story in this postseason. A very underrated story, if you ask me. So, Chester, that's not nice. Jack, nah, it's just game 1. Dodgers bounce back tomorrow. Definitely true. I think this is, it's game 1. So, not over till the fat lady sings. What's going on, Wyatt? How you doing? OB Bursat, what is going on? Fernando Nieto, what is going on? Nieto, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Nice up above. I didn't see that comment. Hello, welcome. I still expect Melanson to come out in the bottom of the 9th and try to shut this down. Take no chances. I agree. You gotta have Melanson. Still have him come out. Logan, what is going on? How we doing? The Braves are going absolutely nuts right now. But the Dodgers got one more chance. Well, 3 more chances. But the Dodgers got 1 half inning to go to see if they can make a miraculous comeback against the Braves. This Braves team, they are full of energy right now. Oh my goodness, the Boston Red Sox is here. What? What? Could you imagine the Dodgers go crazy in this bottom half? Could you imagine? I'd lose my mind. I would absolutely lose my mind. Wow, am I missing all of this game? Like, the Dodgers won? They walked off? We're up to 60 people in the chat. I think that's a high for tonight. I don't think we've gotten to 60 tonight. But coming up for the Dodgers, we got Max Muncy, we got Smith, and Bellinger. So they had their middle of the order come up in the last half, or in the last inning. So they had Mookie Seager and Justin Turner come up, and they couldn't get anything done. So but everyone in the chat, what is going on? We're up to 57 viewers right now. That is... Actually, our viewers have been steadily climbing all night. So thank you for joining tonight. We've been watching Dodgers-Padres all night. It's been a close game all night, and the Braves have just absolutely exploded out of their pants in this top of the 9th here. But if anyone is just joining, welcome. Thank you for coming. If you have just come in and you don't know what's going on, again, we're watching Braves and the Dodgers. If you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. That is the goal before the end of the World Series. A bit of a stretch, so not sure if we're going to get there or not. But we are very close to 2,500. I believe we are about 15 away. So
oh, yeah.
I'm hearing a subscribe Wyatt, what is going on? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you subscribing. But if there anyone else here, Elvis, let's not do that. Let's not do that, Mr. Elvis. We cannot be doing that, Mr. Elvis. Nope. Ground ball right up the middle, just like that. First pitch. Muncy trying to be aggressive. I don't know about that. You got to take more pitches in this situation. But yeah, anyone else, if you are here, if you are new, definitely hit the subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 3,000. So we're talking baseball all the time here. We're live streaming pretty much every night of the playoffs. We've been live streaming now for, I feel like, the last, 2 weeks? So yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here every single night until the end of the World Series. So, but yeah. And also, Super Chats are on. If these are the last... we got another out here for Will Smith. He grounds out. Not on my TV yet, unfortunately. But we do have about one more out. If anyone does want to leave a Super Chat to have a comment or question highlighted in the chat, it'll also pop up on the stream. Now is your last chance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hearing another subscriber, Jacob Betts. Welcome to the channel, Jacob Betts. Any relation to Mookie Betts? If you know Mookie at all, please, he needs to start hitting. My old friend, Mookie Betts, he needs to start getting some hits. I mean, he is 0 for 4 tonight. He is the table setter, and he has not set the table. But Cody Bellinger, 2019 MVP, last chance.
Oh,
Yankees
yeah.
team, whatever your name is. What is going on? Fato Taku 64. Hello, hello. Moderators, where are you? We got some spammers. This is good. This is not good. Patrick, where are you at? Jackson, are you here? Did you guys fall down? What is going on? It's okay, Patrick. I'm just kidding. Don't forget, I'm a moderator too. But we got some mean people in the chat. That's not a very nice username. I hope all the Yankees team dies of COVID. That's not very nice. You can't say that. They already lost. Mets for life. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, yeah.
Another subscriber. Alex Glasker, what is going on? How are we doing? Wow, we're getting a boatload of subscribers before we get out of here. Wow, oh wow. We're up to 2487. We're 13 subscribers away. 13 subscribers away from 2,500. Chipper J6, what is going on? He says, let's go Braves. Jamal Jones says Braves. Chester says, this is depression. Bellinger trying to make something happen here. What is up with these spammers, man? Can you guys go to bed? It's time for bed. Germani Baez, it's time for bed. Go get comfy under your covers and please stop spamming my stream. Come on. There's a slow ground ball up the middle on to first, and the Braves have won Game 1. What a night for the Braves. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, what is going on? We have not had spammers all night, and now we're getting them right at the end. What is going on? Can these kids go to bed? Here we go. Anyway,
oh, yeah.
We got another subscriber. Mayor Boss Mangu has subscribed. What is going on? Just in time before we get out of here for the night. But let's take a quick little recap of this game. This was an awesome game all the way through. Good pitching all the way. Take a look at the box scores. Fried and Buehler, they were going toe-to-toe. Fried ended up going 6 innings, striking out 9. Buehler went 5, struck out 7. Buehler's problem, he gave up a lot of walks tonight. He threw a lot of pitches early on. He had to really kind of work on that pitch count. He definitely dug himself a lot of holes early on, but he was able to get through 5. Both of them giving up the home run. That's why the game was tied 1-1. But the Dodgers blow it in the 9th inning. I don't know if I agree with that Blake Treinen relief appearance. I don't know. He has been fine this year, but I don't think this is a guy you put in a tie game in the 9th inning. I don't know. I just feel like that's not a guy you put in that situation. I don't know who else you would put in. I personally maybe would have gone, I don't know, maybe go Kenley Jansen in that spot. Maybe go Joe Kelly. Joe Kelly was insane in the postseason a couple years ago for the Red Sox. So I know Joe Kelly can bring it when it comes to the postseason. So I don't know. But yeah, that bullpen really blew it tonight for the Dodgers. A waste of a decent performance from Buehler, Gratterall, and May and Gonzalez. They all pitched really well, but Treinen really blew it tonight. But it's only game 1. It's a best out of 7. So game 1 winners tend to win 65% of the time. So Braves right now, stats are on their side. So, but everyone, I want to thank you for coming out tonight. We've had a good turnout tonight. You guys really started coming in towards the end of the game. So, yeah, David, I agree. So, Jansen has had his struggles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got another subscriber. Chipper J6, welcome to the channel, my friend. Hello. Who knows? Maybe we can get to 2,500 by the end of the night. So, we're getting an influx of subscribers right now. But that is the game. Earlier on, the Rays did take game 2, against the Astros. So the Rays have a 2-0 lead in that series. They're 2 wins away from going to the World Series for the first time since 2008. And the Braves take game 1. Again, good pitching from Max Fried that really set the table. That Braves team, did they just look like they had more energy than the Dodgers did tonight? Did the Dodgers, to me, looking at their body language in the dugout, they just looked stiff all night, while the Braves, they looked like they were having fun. They had guys that were trying to bring some energy. This Braves team looks like they're having fun right now. The Dodgers looked very stiff. I expect the Dodgers to come back tomorrow and play a better game. They just did not play good today. They did not bring the offense. That pitching late in the game really did not come through for them. So I'm going to come back to you guys. But everyone, that is all I got for tonight. Thank you for coming out, watching some baseball with me tonight. A great game tonight. Honestly, that was a pleasure to watch. But we will be back here tomorrow night. I believe tomorrow night the game is on again at, hold on, let me take a quick look. I believe, hold on. So tomorrow, the game's on tomorrow. Hold on. Okay, what are we doing? So tomorrow, game 2, Dodgers and Braves. That is on at 6:05 tomorrow night on FS1. And Tampa and Houston, game 3 is on at 8:40 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll probably be on here probably around somewhere between 8 and 8:30. So definitely look for the notification. I'll be going live around that time tomorrow. I won't be here in the afternoon. Again, I have work tomorrow, and I'm doing some stuff after work tomorrow. So I will be here tomorrow night, sometime between 8 and 8:30. So everyone, I appreciate you coming out tonight. Thanks for coming out tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.